Back, my friends. So nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're at least hanging in there. And I'm so glad to have you back with me tonight. Just making sure everything's pulled up, looking good, looking correct. Got to get our obligatory tab open here. Let's get a little audio check. I would like to get into this pretty quickly and shortly here because we're going to try to finish this game tonight. Hello? Terrific. We're going to finish, well, we're going to try to finish this game tonight. I don't know if that's even close to being a reasonable goal relative to where we're at in the game. It really might not be. And so, apologies if I'm completely off on that. I usually am off on that, but I'm going to try to finish this. I also don't have much of an intro to do here at the top. I don't know. Sometimes I sit down and think, I just don't really have that much to say. You know, not a lot's come up or changed since the last time we were live. I feel like I was just here. Got Dilly Tots in the chat. He's lurking. Probably be a pretty quiet stream because I do understand Dilly is busy this evening. From what it sounded like, busy in a good way, which is all I can hope for the man. He texted me. It's funny to me. It felt like somebody was texting me to tell me they were going to be like, they couldn't come into work. He was like, hey, I'm busy. Sorry, plans came up. I'm not going to be able to tune in. And I'm like, you don't got to check in with me. I mean, I appreciate it. It's a very kind gesture, but you didn't have to check in with me like that. But thank you. Thank you. You know, it lets me set expectations for the evening. Probably be a pretty quiet stream, and that's just fine. Because I'm going to be making a lot of noise, playing Promise Mascot Agency, doing a lot of reading. Hope you're doing well out there, Dilly. Hope your plans are going well. Shout outs and hello to the folks you're hanging out with and chatting with. Got some good people over there, I understand. Love that. I'm doing all right myself. I gotta tell you, I usually come down here and tell you I'm tired. I am so not tired. Like, my energy is fantastic. Like, exceptionally good for this time of the day or night. It's uncharacteristic. And I'm a little caught off guard by it. I think it's probably because I got like a good 8 hours last night, which I never do. I thought I was getting sick last night. I just hit me out of nowhere. I was like lightheaded, fatigued, felt a little congested. I was like, oh my god, I'm getting sick. And so I just like airborne, ibuprofen, NyQuil in bed. And I usually fuck around when I get in bed for like at least an hour, right? I'm doom scrolling. I got the Bluetooth headphones in. I'm watching something on YouTube. I'm watching something on Twitch. You know, I could keep myself up for an hour or more. But I was like, nope, headphones off, phone plugged in, put on a table. I have to go to bed because I understand how important it is to get rest when you're getting sick. I was like, I'm not going to let this happen. It's already been such a busy week. It's going to be an even busier week. And thankfully, I did not wake up feeling sick today. Don't know what was happening. Maybe I was exhausted, dehydrated. I don't know. But it was such a relief to wake up and not be sick. I cannot be getting sick this week. We got a lot coming up this week and this weekend. Got a lot just coming up in general, man. I gotta start, I gotta keep a planner or something. I've just had too many instances recently of, events coming up, occasions coming up, and they catching me by surprise and me feeling like a total asshole for it. You know what I mean? You ever, just sort of put that on your mental calendar and, you know that you're gonna go do that thing or that thing's coming up, but in your mind, it's like, that's in 2 months. And then in 1 month, you're still like, that's in 2 months. And then 3 weeks later, that's in 2 months. No, idiot, it's next week. I keep having stuff like that. So I need to get better at keeping track of the time, of the day, what's coming up, what's happening. Because things have just been so busy, and we'll always be busy. That's life. That's adult life. What's going on, Matt? Jane Silent Bob are in his house. Having a what a statement. I'm having a gout flare-up, but I'm going to Ren Fair. That's a true devil may care lifestyle, brother. Hell yeah. And what you gonna eat and drink at the Ren Fair in spite of that gout? Tell me about it. Dude, Ren Fair is fun. I've only ever been to the one. I would love to go again maybe this fall. We went a couple years ago and I had such a good time. I'd kind of hoped it would be something we could make a regular occurrence out of, like at least a yearly thing, but we haven't been back since. But I really enjoyed when we went. I'd have to come up with a new get-up, though. I guess you don't have to dress up, but we did pirates, And I just worn that pirate costume too many times, man. I think they're starting to, like, scurvy starting to grow in there. Hugs, heal hearts. I just got gout for the first time the other day. Props are still going out. Oh my god. Welcome in, Hugs, heal hearts. First time chatter. They were trying me to invite you, but it would be a 2-hour drive for you. Didn't want to ask you to do that. You were right. You had the right instinct. It's a good instinct to have. I hate that is the impression I give of, like, don't even bother inviting that dude, but I understand why, because you're correct. You're correct. There's no time or reality which I could drive 2 hours anywhere right now. So you're correct, but that sounds awesome. Hope you have fun. I hope your gout doesn't fuck you up. Sorry about all the gout in the chat. So sorry about that. This weekend is mythical beasts and cryptids? Come on, son. I mean, that sounds like my weekend right there. I could dress up like the Loveland Frog. I bet you there'll be... It's in Ohio, I assume? It's 2 hours away. Probably still in Ohio. I bet you there will be at least several Loveland Frog related characters there. It is Dilly Todd's worst nightmare. Hopefully the stream's on mute for him, else he's going to get very upset to hear this. In Geneva? Shit. That sounds so cool. Mythical Beasts and Cryptid-themed Renaissance Fair. Come on now. You're going to eat like a Sasquatch burger? What else would you have? Like a Mothman wings? You know? I'd fall for that. They'd be probably so overpriced, and I would fall for that so fast. I'm such a dork. First time going, let me know how it is. Take pics. I'm just like a granny. Take pictures. Oh man. Maybe I'm getting gout, dude. My left foot has been killing me these last couple days, and I have no idea why. I can't possibly nail down like a single physical activity that would have done this. That's what happens when you get old. When you get old, you don't have to do anything extreme, and you just get hurt anyway. You just hurt all the time. Every time I get up out of bed, this foot hurts so bad. I always go, alright, when I go down the steps, it's like right in the middle of the foot. No, it's not my toes. That's where gout would be, right? It's like in the middle of my foot. I could point at it, but I don't need to stretch and show feet on stream. If I did, I probably would hurt myself, so. I don't know what it is. It feels like I dropped something on my foot, but I certainly don't remember dropping something on my foot. It fucking hurts, man. I was icing it the other day, but it doesn't feel any better. Let's play Promise Mascot Agency. Let's play Promise Mascot Agency because I'm trying to finish this. I said I wasn't going to do much of an intro, and then we have friends in the chat, and then I'm doing an intro. We're going to try to finish this game today. We may not. I'm not going to sweat it if not. I'm not going to keep myself up till like 2 in the morning if not. But we got to finish Life Satisfaction quest, and then we got to move the main quest along. I don't know if it's reasonable to expect to finish, so let's get started. Let's get the show on the road here, folks. I put the matcha color scheme on Piggy's nail again, because I like that one. Kaso Komori. I should also say, we're on this weird... We switched up a little bit our schedule again here, so Jess is now trying out working nights. She may not keep it, if she doesn't like it, but she's trying it out. So she's actually going to get home around midnight, maybe a little bit after, which is highly irregular for us. Usually she's well in bed and going to sleep by now. So around midnight, I might step away for like 5 minutes to go say hi and welcome home. Maybe. We'll see. Just heads up. And we'll go to about 1 tonight, to be clear. It wasn't a big toe. Very mild, but my uncle has it, so I'm pretty sure I'll get it too. Probably not gout yet, but maybe later in life. I don't know well enough about gout, but everything I understand about it can be quite unpleasant. And you have to like watch your diet because it can flare it up worse, right? Like, Matt, I know you... Is alcohol bad for... I feel like, Matt, you've said you've avoided alcohol because as a consequence of your gout, or like it affects your ability to reasonably... Drink? I don't know. Am I making that up? Am I correlating two unrelated things? Probably working with Cody. Might be. She saw him the other day. She saw that man. If it's in your big toe joint, then yes, it's gout. No, I don't feel it anywhere near my toes. It's like I'd say about 2 inches below like my little toes. It's like right smack dab in the middle of my foot. It's like an achy. Doesn't bother me except when I'm walking, really, or like if I'm like rubbing it, I can feel it. But red meat, shellfish, some veggies, and booze. Oh, that was for hugs. I hear you. Roger that. Sugar and fructose. Man, we are such imperfect animals, aren't we? What have we done to ourselves? In the name of tasty snacks. Oh man, what's his voice? I think it was like, "Boss, can you drive me to the abandoned hotel, please? I want to show you what I've done." Okay. Sure thing, hop in the truck. Getting old is scary. Oh, you ain't lying. Alright, where's the abandoned hotel? It's quite... Can we fast travel with him in the back? Look at this team. Let's try. Will we get in trouble if we fast travel with him in the back? Probably not, right? Because there's a phone right next to this. In the interest of time, I'd love to just zip on over there. Oh yeah, he's still in the back. Great. Let's go. Oh my god, look! It's Spoopy! Oh my god, my life's feeling more satisfied now. We told him to make a spooky place. Check it out! I've made Halloween a permanent part of Castle Machi. Whoa! Do you think I'm bothering anyone? If this is another question about your goddamn light, I'm gonna shove it up. No, I'm not worried about that now. I think it's fine that you've taken this place over. No one was using it. Some kids have been coming to see it. They really like it, and one said that I'm cool. No one has ever said that about me before. Jose said that he really likes it. He loves spooky stuff. He wants to talk to me about doing more. I see that you've attracted some bats. Oh yeah, they just appeared after I set this up. Maybe they think you're cool as well. You really think so? I'm sure they do. This is the best day ever. Thanks for all of your support. I'm glad you pushed me to try something new. We're happy to help. Boom, maxed out. That's a happy bat right there. We got some addicting manga. Beautiful. Let's go back. These are all just for the love of the game, by the way, at this point. Like, we truly, again, look at our money. We are so rich. We are rich in wealthy. We're wealthy in life and in currency. I'm not doing this so that these guys can bring in more money, because we got money. I just want them to feel content in their lives, because I care about these little freaks. King's disease. Oh, because the kings just like ate like shit. But now you can just like self-identify as a king. Like, yeah, man. King's lifestyle right here. Eat like shit. Sit in a chair all day. Throw tomatoes at jesters. I've been thinking about what you said. I've decided that I'm okay with being a scary mascot. I've seen that this agency employs all kinds of mascots, and it's okay to be unusual. Does this mean that you have forgiven yourself for the past? Yes, I can see why it was a bad idea to accept a shady job, but I get that it might have helped. It's turning into Rodney Dangerfield a little bit. I was prepared to accept the consequences. No respect, no respect. Guess what? He said he already knew it was me. He said, my friend, do you think I am stupid? Everyone knows it was you. I'm not sure I like what that says about me. It's okay. Not everyone can be as smart as Ichigo. No, I guess we can't. Ichigo said that we should try selling scary strawberries at Halloween and use me to promote them. I'm happy to be scary now. I'm proud of you. It takes a lot of courage and work to let go of guilt. Well done for speaking to Ichigo about it. Thank you for all of your support and guidance. You know, I think there's also a little lesson for us all to learn in every single one of these life satisfaction quests, in kind of a genuine and really wholesome way, and I really love it and appreciate it. This game's very sweet and cute. Neko roll. I remember this is not the easiest voice to do, but we're gonna do our best. I spoke to someone at Town Hall and found out who owns the tea farm. Their sale price seems fair. They just want to get rid of it. Have you managed to raise funds for the tea farm? I'm getting there slowly. Why doesn't the agency chip some in? I'm sure our generosity would be rewarded by a client that wants to host a lot of Mascot events there. I want to do this by myself. All my life I've been told that I only got by because I'm cute. You are very cute. There's more to me than that. I want to do this by myself. I want to build something I can be proud of. Well, is there anything we can do to help? Do you think anyone in town would want to buy matcha and white chocolate chip cookies that I make? Yeah. I sure as heck would. You're thinking too small, though. You gotta get online. That's where you make real yen. Pinky spends most of her life online. She could probably help you. Don't start with me, caveman. Neko, darling, I'll set you up an online store. You start baking. Wow, thanks, Pinky. That's double life satisfied. We started getting some promos online for WatCW. I'm pumped. I figured all you guys would take to the promo thing. I didn't think that would be a hard sell, but I just know how challenging it can be to put something like that in your routine, even if it is so, like, just a minute or two. Especially because, Matt, you went all in. You were editing, putting music in there and stuff, which I love. I love the extra touch there, the quality. But Matt put in a promo today. Connor fired back with a little promo today. And I have it on good authority that there are at least 2 more promos on the way, perhaps in the next 24 hours. I love it. I hope we can keep that energy moving. I'm so glad everybody's excited. I'm pumped for Streamiversary on Thursday. I'm so excited. I've been tweaking things, running a couple simulations as I need to, and I'm loving what I'm seeing. It's going to be a hell of a show. 10 match card season premiere. 10. Somebody called Ty Dillinger. 10. I know he's Sean Spears now, but you understand. Neko roll. My creative juices are fired up. They're burning hot, baby. I like just getting in there. Like now it's where the real work begins, where it's like people always underestimate. I don't know why I say that. People always underestimate. No one's ever communicated to me that they've ever underestimated how much work it takes. Maybe I could say people perhaps underestimate how much work it takes, like wrestling stream to wrestling stream. This was true in the first season too. But wrestling stream to wrestling stream, how much work goes in to making sure everything is perfect and ready to go. This is where all the real work begins for me. But creatively, it also really inspires me, and I think of so many cool ideas from a story perspective. And this season might be a little less story driven because of the faction war, and we got to keep that like fair and not. I don't want anybody to have like an unfair shot at gaining points or winning due to like a story I'm running. So it's going to be definitely an experiment to figure out how to do some of those things. But I just keep writing stuff down every day. I'm like, oh, that would be cool. Oh, I should try that. I don't want to forget that idea. So I know I'm talking about WatCW all the fucking time. Soon I'll be talking about it less because I'll just be doing it. But right now I'm still like, it's one of my favorite things to talk about right now. Sorry. Oh, did she not have another one? Oh, not there yet. All right, we'll talk to Kuroshi. Kuroshi?
An eagle soars above a plane that doesn't exist on any map. It was removed after incident 315A. In the swirling fog, an army can be made out. Their helmets are adorned with the spiral horns of an extinct animal. Ahead of them, a ziggurat towers over the plain. This ziggurat cannot be trusted. At the top of the ziggurat, there is a man. He wears a suit. He carries a clipboard. He leases a car that costs him too much each month. Around this man, a horde of wretched, disfigured men and women cavort. They are gamboling under his gaze. Not gamboling! As the army approaches the blighted ziggurat, they can hear the wretched chants of the disgusting mass. Manager! Manager! Notice me! Manager! The Spiral Horn army is small in number, but strong in heart. They also carry spears. The wretches do not. The pitiful wretches descend from the tower at the command of the manager. They keep looking back at him. Does he notice them? The spear-wielding, horn-adorned army clash with the deplorable horde. Spears are thrust. Bodies lose their internal organs. As the corpses pile up, 3 champions stride forth from the army. A tall hero wielding a broom. The broom swings in a great arc.
This voice is not sustainable for me. My throat is shredding.
Shattering the heads of several wretches.
And it's not that different from Michi's voice, but that one hurted. Hurted? That one hoited. Now we're talking.
A bulbous figure reminiscent of a severed digit.
Hey!
Steps forward under the throat of a squirming wretch. There is a stomach-churning pop as a vertebrae shatter. A hunched figure in black robes and a mask carries a small banner. The army redoubled their efforts to break through. Atop the ziggurat, the manager winces. This is not the way. This is not how it should be. The battle rages. There are innumerable wretches,
each more despicable than the last. Please hold.
Thank you. The manager screams. Overtime, he screams. Cancel your weekend plans. The pitiable mass below him nod in unison. They will prove themselves. I'm happy you found your purpose. A lot of people are suffering like you. I hope you can give them strength. The rogue champion looks to the sky. He sees an eagle. He thinks of freedom.
Okay, terrific. Thank you for sharing that, and thank you for 30,000 yen. Thank you so much for that lesson and that character growth. Don't have his last one either. Aguichu.
Miss Aguichu, I would like to apologize for letting Pinky offend you like she did. She shouldn't have said that, and was just trying to provoke you.
This one. No, I need to apologize to you both. I've been rejected by society. I was abominable to the people trying to help me. Maybe I should switch careers into therapy? I always believed I was destined for stardom. My parents raised me to believe that my song was beautiful, and anyone that didn't think so was a Philistine. I don't think I ever truly believed that, but I kept putting on airs. When I came here, I realized how wrong my parents were. Everyone at the agency is so welcoming. They are all working together. They all believe in each other. I've never known anything like it. I retreated into the worst parts of my ego.
I'm impressed. It takes a lot of courage to admit to something like that.
I thought you were a lost cause. Well, I am at a loss for what to do now.
What do you mean?
I have been ghastly. There's no way that the people here will endure me. Ixnay on the self-pity. Everyone here has been rejected by society.
Pinky is right.
My mistakes jeopardize the people that love me most.
Pinky has had to fight for everything. Tofu has been bullied all his life. As long as you help others achieve their dreams, you'll be welcomed by society.
Can I tell you my wicked idea now? We don't have a 5 o'clock chime in this town. You should go to town hall about it. I have a suspicion there's someone there that can help you. Why?
That's a good idea. It will introduce the town to your voice, and you'll be providing a service.
It'll help you become popular. It might lead to bigger and better things, like recording jingles for stores that loop constantly and cause irreparable harm to the staff. Excellent! I shall go and speak to him forthwith. All right, forthwith. That's great news. I got a covetable yen coin. Suck it. I don't know who I'm telling to suck it, but begin sucking. Kabaya King. We'll show them. My undertaking to usher in a new era of Nanunagi consumption becomes remains unrealized. Have you been getting that revolution going? I think I need a thus far unrivaled stage for my proclamations. I must urge you to drive me to the festival area. Okay. Go ahead and get in the truck. And let's see. Festival area. Is Mom okay? Is she being killed with knives yet? Here, take this. Take some more. Don't be killed with knives. Thank you so much for not being killed with knives. Where is up there? That'll do. Not that far, but we might save like 10 seconds doing it this way. Do we also have this one? Kokimaru, 2 mascots. I never did go find the last idle item for Sato off stream. I guess I could look it up and then do it on stream. Probably wouldn't be that hard. Maybe. Maybe. It'll just annoy me to have one little thing like that. Like, I don't even know if this game has different endings, but like clearly we've invested enough time in trying to get the good one. I'd be very surprised if we hadn't checked that box by now. If that box even exists. So, it'd just be for love of the game if we got it, I'm sure. And we do love this game, so. I think that this will be an uplifting place to deliver an urgent utterance and cause an uproar. Festivals are a regular thing here now. We paid to get this place renovated. No need to thank us. This will be an unequaled opportunity to deliver an unforgettable message. Festivals often feature grilled unagi, much to my upset. You sure that people are going to be chill with you shouting in their face while they chow down? That causes me no unease. Unagi must be protected. Boss? If this is something you believe in, you should do it. I'll caution you that you may not get the reception that you hope for. I am unperturbed. Very well. You have our support. We believe in you. Good luck, buddy. If you can change one mind, then it was worth your trouble. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. Alright, so there's 2 more we can talk to regarding this. And then we'll meet our little moss ball. My little moss ball. Tanukin. And then I guess we'll talk to our little moss ball here as well. Wondrous news, my vassals! Here we go. I have selected a site for my castle. Where? On the mountain summit. Where else? I shall be able to survey not only my lands, but the lands I shall set out to conquer. How are your funds coming along? The war chest bulges. It shall be a glorious castle. Now go! I must speak to the construction workers. Oh, okay. Alright. Let me know how that goes. I'll be here when you need me. No more? Can we speak to the moss ball here? No, it's all locked up. Okay. Well, shucks. Alright, let's get moving. Should we start sending these bad boys on jobs? I kind of just want to send the ones that we've completed life satisfaction for, like Tofu. You know? This is definitely for the love of the game doing all this. Ichigo love. Ichigo to work. What the hell you doing? Kaso Kamari we maxed out Kaso Kamari, right? So, here. Take a poached egg in this trying time as well. Raijin-kun, definitely, he's good to go. Yeah, I kind of want to keep everybody else at home that's fully fulfilled in life, because if those options open up, I don't want to have to wait for him to come back. And plus, we just simply don't need everybody to go to work. Okay, your Kakigori is fully satisfied with life. And we love that. We're so happy for them. You guys are not. Tosu is, right? Off you go. We didn't really have to do almost any events last time, like hero events. Matsun. Neko roll's not complete, right? But Matsun is. Stinky fuck. Fujin-kun's good. Shiori out there doing her thing. Salary Neon. You know, maybe it wouldn't be such a bad thing if we got some new events in here. Okay, I think that's good, right? I think that's great, actually. So we need to go... where? Here. That's looking like a fast travel. Let me see if I have any more relaxing opportunities, though. We love a relaxing opportunity. That's where my life's headed. I'm gonna have to start, like, writing in a relaxation time in a planner. 25 minutes of relaxation time. Oh! Someone feels unsafe! And it's nice to get a close-up of him like this. Wow. Never fear! Captain Sign is here! Special move! Safe arrival! Special move! Safety Sign Paradise! What are you feeling? What you feeling? What? What? What you are feeling now is fear born through self-doubt. It is because you feel unsafe. You need a hero to show you safety. I am here for you. I will show you the power of safety. Behold the power of safety. Special move, limit break, power of safety. I got a trophy. Behold the power of safety. Ah, I really did. That was relax? Oh, okay. I do feel very relaxed now after that. What was that? We weren't even in that scene. That's fine. I'm glad. Maybe you get that if you max out his card or something? Okay, we need to get... How close can we get? Can we get close? This looks pretty close. Let's go. Alright, here we are. We're moving it along. Main story progression time. We're gonna meet Kokimaru. We're gonna fly. Look at that fox. You dang ass fox. Oh, clear it! Clear it! Clear it! I do not want to go that way, but there we go. Look at that. Their mascots are getting so not self-sufficient. They did need that item, but the item worked. Here we go. Oh yeah, clear it! That's it! Oh yeah. Uh-oh. 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 Make it! Make it! Make it! Make it! Yes! Terrific job. I do have to say so. And there's trash over here. It feels so rare that we see trash anymore. Anymore? No? You have to be a genuine sicko, I think, to get all that trash. It is so haphazardly and randomly, like, thrown all around the island. It is in some of the most inconvenient spots. You just have to, like, never use fast travel. This is where Kokimaru wanted to meet us? I think so. One time, this guy was picking on Shiori at school, so we lured him up here and then stole his clothes and he had to walk home. Ah, I forgot, he's got this weird Morse code thing. Oh hey, Big Koki! Thank you for meeting us. I do love this guy. I would protect him with my life. I promise, you can trust us. We're just trying to find out what is happening in this town. You said you could tell us something about the Tanuki statue. Uh-oh. It's scary. You made it? How the heck did you make that? Oh, yeah. I didn't realize these hills were good for clay. I can't even see your little face behind your caption here, Kokimaru. There it is. I'm sorry. I didn't know much about this. What's a kill? Oh, he's laughing at us. What a silly question. Whoa, you made that old statue by firing small bits, then combining them? That must have taken ages. He's sparkling. So that's how you build everything with no hands. You have the ability to hide and make things? So there's very much no curse. I see. Your mother was a potter, and your father was a moss ball that could hide. You inherited their abilities and spend your time making things and hiding around town. So you use your powers to make the statue and hide it from view? Why did you make it? Oh yeah. Patriarch Shimazu? The original patriarch? Why did he want a Tanuki statue as a gift for the town? So he can make up a curse? So, He wanted to bring more good fortune to the town after the mine had helped lift it out of poverty. Oh. How did it end up in the lake? Oh. We manga now. Who's that? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That typhoon caused a landslide? I guess that's Patriarch Shimazu. If the landslide didn't happen, how are you going to get it off the mountain? It was supposed to stay on the mountain? Man, that would have looked cool. What about the smaller tanuki on the way into town? Those were your mothers? So kind of Michi to repeat back every statement that Kokimaru makes. Oh, I get it. You were honoring her memory with the design. Why did you think you'd be in trouble if people found out the truth? You're right. Grandma said people were pretty angry back then. The Shimazu accident caused a lot of grief. I don't think people would have been too chill with Patriarch Shimazu unveiling a new statue after that. So how can we see it? Why did you stop hiding it? When the landslide happened, your concentration broke, and then Patriarch Shimazu told you not to hide it again? He must have wanted the good fortune to come in the town's hour of need. It must have been hard living with this, and hiding all these years. We're trying to protect the town. Someone is trying to get their hands on the mines with ill intent. Don't suppose you know who owns the mines, do you? That's what everyone else thinks, but the mayor's trying to get control of them. No, thank you for your help. Do you need a ride back to the agency? I guess mossballs have their own way of doing things. We should tell Mr. Sato and Miss Wambui about this. I'll give him a call. Hello? Mr. Sato, this is Michi. Pinky's with me as well. Ah, excellent. Very good. How can I help? Why do you sound flustered? Hi, gang. That explains it. Were you two getting busy? We were not. We're sorry to interrupt. We have information about the Tanuki statue. It was built by a mascot named Kokimaru at the behest of the founder of the Shimazu family, our first patriarch. Do you know why? It was a gift to help bring more fortune to the town. Kokimaru made it using clay from the hills. So, how did it end up in the lake? Kokimaru was building it in a secluded spot near the mountain summit. The typhoon on the night of the disaster caused a landslide and it slid down the hill into the lake. That certainly is unusual, but it matches the story of it suddenly appearing overnight. We're keeping this information to ourselves. Everyone must still believe in the legend of the statue. We'll be in contact when we find anything else. We'll let you get back to it. Thanks, Pinky! Wait for news. Wait for the mayor to get careless. Brother, that's a lot of waiting. Although something's on my map. Right? Just the agency? Okay. Let's get to a phone. I bet we could fly down to this phone pretty easily. Or maybe not if it's on the other side of a fucking mountain. Let's try. I guess we're just gonna go to... Yeah, this phone may be... Okay, let's see. Okay, Pinkster. Here we go! Here we go! Great job! Keep it up! We have to just maybe go back to the hotel and press wait, I suppose. I'm ready, Promise Mascot Agency. I got all my ducks in a row here. I think I got Trororo at the Grand Prix as well. Dude, the Grand Prix brings in a ton of money. I was not registering that at all. It brings in like over 100,000 yen. Oh. Do we wait long enough? Hey, big news, boss! Double T just messaged me. They found out whose name is on the deed to the mines. I knew Taki would come through. They want to meet at the agency. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Okay, you're still gonna... Make me do it. Alright, here we go. That's fine. I don't need you to teleport me. I'm a big boy. I can get to the phone on the top of the hill. Let's go. Are we just going inside? Oh yeah, look at this.
Wow.
Wow, the agency's looking busy. Michi's been good at following my guidance. Sorry, I forgot what voice to use for a second. We come bearing important news, but before we get to that, have you managed to find anything else out about the curse? Fukukata still believes in the curse, but he told us that the workers made their own alcohol in the tunnels. They used water in the mines to make it. Officers in the family didn't drink it, so that explains why some higher-ranking people from the time are still alive. They used wastewater and poisoned themselves. Those poor workers. Fascinating. I can't believe it was that simple. What news do you have for us? Your plan worked. After your visit, the mayor went berserk. When that happens, he normally comes to the school to see the head teacher. He's never there, so I have to track him down and then they go drinking. Where? I get the impression that he wouldn't go to Baritai. They drink at the mayor's house, and someone from town hall has to drive him back. On this occasion, I snuck into his office while he was passed out. And? Before passing out, he was drunkenly ranting on the phone to someone about the mines again. I assume it was one of his underworld contacts. When it was quiet, I knocked on the door with some pretense, but there was no answer. In his stupor, he had left the mine deed out on his desk. What was the name? See for yourself. I took a photo. Oh. Matriarch Shimazu. Yeah. I think we all felt that coming. I don't really know who else it could have been that would have felt like an important revelation. So we've confirmed it. Apparently so. However, those are not the original deeds. These are dated 1993. The Shimazu family left Kasumachi at the end of 1991. The young patriarch, Tsuyoshi Shimazu, died in 1993, and matriarch Shimazu took over the clan. As far as I know, he left everything to her in his will. Then we can assume that since the founding patriarch ran the mines, Tsuyoshi inherited them and then left them to your matriarch in his will. I just realized, by the way, complete sidetrack mind here. I just realized I'm pretty sure I should have sent the mascots who haven't filled their life satisfaction on jobs, because I think they can unlock the ability to do life satisfaction through the jobs, so I should have sent them on jobs. Sorry, I'm just like, while I'm reading this in my head, going like, will I be able to do all the life satisfactions tonight or not? Anyway, back to this. So why does Shimazu keep this such a big secret? And why does Maeda want them so bad? I don't know. We should ask Mieko about it. We also need to see Fukukata. He needs to know about why he hasn't been taken by the curse. Let's roll! And I guess let's send all the other people on job, because I think we may have... we won't be able to do life satisfaction things unless they do jobs. Right? Anybody need a bonus or some shit? No? Alright. You guys, I'm so sorry. You gotta go on jobs. You thought you had the day off. You're going to work. And you're going to do a great job. I believe that with all my heart. Here you go. You can do it. Anybody else want to go on a job? Kokimaru? Welcome to the team, buddy. Love you. Neko roll? Have some refreshing green tea on the way out. Just in case an incident occurs. Oguchi? I keep saving the 100% success rate items. I don't know what I'm saving them for still. I don't know. I feel like tonight would be the night to use them, but... Alright, everybody's working. We need to go to Mieko, who's got a telephone right next to her. Isn't that nice? Oh, it's just Jonesy climbing boxes. I'm like, somebody's out of bed. Or it's Jonesy, because Jonesy is so large and he's so in charge. What is that? What is that? What is this amorphous mass? What is that? Anyway. He's so large that he'll be walking around upstairs or coming down the stairs, and I will think it is a person, and it is just my very large cat. Everybody's making very normal sounds over here, by the way. Welcome to Suzuki Coffee. Yeah, name on deed.
I apologize for troubling you with the past again.
The past is inescapable in this town.
We've discovered that Matriarch Shimazu's name is on the deed to the mines. We believe they were left to her in your son's will. We assume that Tsuyoshi received the deed upon your husband's death because you wanted out of this life.
If I can offer you some advice, Michizane, you should leave this to your matriarch. Some things are better off being kept from the light.
I understand that she has secrets that need protecting. However, I am her lieutenant, and it's my responsibility to protect her at all costs. There is a larger conspiracy working against my family. Whatever is happening threatens to destroy everything Matriarch Shimazu has built. I am the janitor. I will clean up whatever mess she needs me to, whether she knows it or not. Please, Miss Suzuki, do you know anything about this?
I'm sorry. I took an oath to the man I devoted my life to. I'm sure you can relate. I'm truly sorry. This is for your matriarch to decide. If she decides to tell you, I can't help with that. I made a promise to someone, and I will keep it. I hope you understand.
I do. Sometimes promises are all we have.
Sorry for digging into all this, Grandma. You are a wonderful granddaughter, Pinky. I always suspected that you'd be the one to change this town. Man, this feels like something awesome. This feels like something awesome's going to happen.
Nothing awesome happens in my world.
Alright. Stop being such a downer. We're about to change this whole damn world. I think you might be right. Alright, thanks, Granny. Had plans canceled, partly, so I'm locking in BB. We looking like we're going to finish tonight? Well, I know I couldn't finish without Dilly Tots. Oh, yeah, baby. So glad to have you on board. I don't know. I can't really tell. We're just like raw dogging the story here. I mean, it definitely feels like we're coming to a conclusion. You would have missed the revelation that they got the deed. They got a deed for the mines from the early 90s that had Matriarch Shimazu's name on it, so she owned the mines. I think it's a little unclear to me whether that's still the case, but I think we all suspected, that our family was going to be revealed to be benefactors in the mine during the big disaster. And also our little moss ball mascot was the one who built the Tanuki statue in the lake, and it has nothing to do with the curse. There is no curse. And then we have this guy he's got to sound like Carl.
Hello again. I need to ask you about the past. Thought you might. You come into town and stirred up a lot of old ghosts. What do you know about the mines? You first. I know there was an accident and a lot of the Yakuza workers died in it. I know that Matriarch... He's going to recap it all for you. No, we haven't officially hit the Act 4 card. I know that Matriarch Shimazu's name's on the deed to the land, and I know that Donkey had something to do with running the workers. Guess my dream of dying before all this is known is over. Fine. You ever meet your boss's father-in-law? Old Patriarch Shimazu? He died before I was recruited. He was a good man, but he got himself and his family into trouble. You're better off hearing about the history from your boss. But a husband ran the mining operation here after old man Shimazu bought the mines. The people here were poor, and the town was bankrupt. Your boss gave local people jobs and a place in the Shimazu family. I never heard about this, or met anyone that worked here before coming to Kasomachi. You wouldn't have done. The curse got everyone young. I wasn't a low-level thug. I didn't go into the mines much. What happened with the disaster? No one knew how to run a mine. The company that used to dig there went bankrupt and just abandoned it. Some locals had worked there and started the machinery back up and told the new guys where to dig. They dug into a weak tunnel. It looked like a big new deposit and they were eager to get in there. They didn't put enough supports in and it collapsed when the rainwater flooded in. We know this was covered up. The mayor and old Patriarch Shimazu paid everyone off. Even you. The Kasuya family has always struggled. The damage was done. Me not taking the cash weren't gonna bring those workers back to life. So Matriarch Shimazu and Donkey were involved in this. Matriarch Shimazu's a good leader. She looked after the workers. Whatever else I think of your family, they're always looked after their people. She was in her 20s then, but she acted like an experienced mother. Everyone loved her. She made sure they got paid and fed. Don ran the gang side, recruiting workers, fending off other families, and graduating workers to officers. They were always a good pair. The late young patriarch Shimazu ran the whole family and took care of the business. I don't know all the details. I was from a different family. Some of my boys worked there, but I knew enough to get paid off. Why was the Kasuya family working a Shimazu mine? Your family were always good to us back then, before we got excommunicated. Some of us swore oaths between families. Your old patriarch let us get some work from the mines. In turn, we introduced him to the Nakamura Alliance. And you were going to take this to your grave? The cover-up about the mines and the secret about who owns it would have torn your family apart if it got out. I didn't want that on me. When you're a boss, you know things that are too dangerous to let out. Your job is to shoulder them silently for the good of your family. Now, though, the janitor's here to clean up all the mess, right? We'll see about that. Something bigger than the Shimazu family's happening here. I get the feeling everything is about to unravel. Okay, let's do it. Let's unravel. I don't doubt that. Secrets can only be contained for so long. They have a life of their own. Do you have any idea what those secrets would be? Industrial negligence, for one. The shaft that collapsed wouldn't have been caused if they knew what they were doing. Why didn't they hire any professionals? You are a professional mascot. Oh, you a professional mascot agency manager before coming here? We all have flaws. Your patriarch was too optimistic. He believed that enthusiasm and hard work could do anything. Patriarch Shimazu didn't like management. Didn't trust him after his run-in with the unions back before he formed your family. He believed in his men and they believed in him. That's a recipe for hoping for the best and ignoring problems. Though there weren't any accidents before the disaster. They all got complacent and cocky. I got nothing but respect for them, but professionals are professional for a reason, whether you believe it or not. Anyway, the investigation was a cover-up. Freak accident. The typhoon may have been freak, but the accident weren't. Someone should be taking the fall, but everyone got away with it. Other than that, a family always needs a place to hide secrets. A buried mine shaft protected by a curse can hold a lot of secrets. I have no idea what's down there. It ain't my business. This was all kept secret because the mines were sold to Yakuza. The mayor shouldn't have sold them to no one. They're supposed to be owned by the town. Definitely shouldn't have sold them to Yakuza. Your patriarch got it all done nice and legal. No one could just take it off the Shimazus without exposing what the mayor did. It's all a big scandal, and if the government get involved, the mayor will be finished. Thank you for talking with us. Appreciate the work you're giving my boys. They're good kids. Don't know what the future holds, but I'd appreciate it if you could keep an eye out for them. I was raised by Matriarch Shimazu, and we always look after our people. Okay, bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, I do it. I am experiencing a little aggravation in that it feels, at this point with like out much gameplay to break up the story, to me the story is starting to feel a bit drawn out, and I'm having very similar conversations with different characters where we're on the precipice of revealing what's going on, but we are not revealing what's going on, and it's like, let's just get to the point a little bit, you know? Boss, we got something for you. You guys better not be slacking off work. Keep quiet, Goblin. What did you find out? The mayor called us to his office, said he had a job for us. We got there, but he was flapping his gums on the phone. What'd you hear? Door was shut, so we could only hear bits of it. He was talking about the mines. What's up with the mines anyway? Great question, Kaiju. Why's the mayor always talking to shady dudes about them? That's what we're trying to find out. What did he talk about? We couldn't hear much. He hung up and called us in, told us to trash the agency and burn it down for a big reward. Are you going to do it? Of course not. We work for you now. That old geezer can screw himself. I appreciate it. He said that some Yakuza big shots coming to town later. Apparently this guy's going to solve all the mayor's problems. Maeda seemed pretty happy and drunk. It's our oath, brother. We need to find out who this Yakuza big shot is. Thank you for the information, boys. Pinky will sort you out a bonus. Thanks, boss. That's the other thing, too. It's like, I feel like we kind of already could deduce what's going on. So it's like, let the game just get us there. What's the plan? Is Poltergeist ready for another operation? Am I? I mean, solid copy, Janitor Actual. But I do like seeing Pinky with the night vision goggles again. We need to find out who the mayor's meeting. Think it's my dad? We need to find out. I'm gonna sneak into the mayor's office and hide in the locker. You watch out from across the river and let me know when the targets are on their way. Let's get Oscar Mike. Oscar Mike Wiener. Come on. Alright, we gotta get... Where's the mayor at? Well, let's get to a phone. Let's go... This is a phone, right? Right here. See you later. Sorry to hear that some of your plans were canceled or cut. Oh, sorry, Fox. Oh, boy. Cut short there, Dilly. Sounded like you had a fun night planned. But I am, of course, grateful to have you on board. You were definitely my great advocate in playing this game. So I will be happy to have you on board for what is potentially the finale. If I have it my way. Where are we going? Oh. Alright, that'll do. You know what was bound to happen? Is, look at all these people out here. You did such a good job in rescuing the city. There's garbage over there, too. Look at that. That's what I'm saying. Like, garbage could just be on top of a building. You never know if you didn't fly over it. Stealth Pinky. The sneaky Pinky. I'm sneaking. Terrific. Poltergeist. Oh, he's into it. How cute. This is Janitor Actual. Toki just arrived. Yeah, I mean, we knew that's who it was going to be, right? Solid copy. I'm in position. Good. I can hear everything clearly. Should we try to give Pinky a snake voice? I can hear them coming. Going radio silent. You're taking too long, Maeda. Me? You're not showing any results either. I've tried everything I can. The deed is locked down legally. We have exhausted our options. I've decided to become more aggressive. Aggressive? Oh! Both of our futures rely on getting these mines. My new family's waiting, and you need to keep out of trouble. What are you planning? I'm going to kill her and take the mines. The family will finally die and be forgotten. If she isn't around, we can just take the mines. There will be no one to contest them. After that, the Nakamura Alliance will agree to anything the Fujiwara Syndicate wants. Once we have the deed, it can be buried, and your secrets will be hidden forever. The Fujiwara must have a good offer for you. My own subsidiary. None of Shimazu's traditions. Free reign to do things how I want. Will you be based in this town? You must be joking. The Fujiwara are welcome to the mines. Someone else can manage those. When are you going to do it? Soon. I have one more thing I want to do to make them suffer. I want to see their spirits completely crushed before I finish her. Coming here was risky, but I needed to see the precious little agency. I need to see what I'm going to destroy. And what about our agreement? It still stands. We need government attention off this town. Good. Can I offer you a drink before you go? Some good stuff was just delivered to my home. Oh no, is it in the locker? Okay, not today. You enjoy it yourself. I will do. Time to celebrate. Oh, it is in the locker? Maybe not, I don't know. What the heck is? Poltergeist, come in. Loud and clear, Janitor Actual. Exfiltrating now. We need to speak to your boss. They're gonna kill her for the mines! Let's get back to the agency. We need to call Nui and Yui. Yeah, I kind of think we always knew that it was going to be his brother who set the whole thing up. Why do I always fall for the bad boys? What's the plan? We don't have much time. We need to get everyone here while he's traveling back to Fukuoka. I need to protect my family. Make the call. I'll get some rooms prepared. Everybody's coming to Kasomachi. Snaky Pinky. I call with meta and non-major nerd planning for the game jam. Ran a little over anyway, but you know how it is, trying to plan a thing with anyone. Yep, I 100% know how it is. It's very difficult to have adults with functioning lives in the same place at the same time, even virtually. So, I feel you. I feel you. I'm there with you. And that said, I'm so glad to have you here.
Why are you calling, Uncle?
Where do you think Toki is?
Why do you care? Toki's fixing your mistake. He's being a good boy.
Where is he?
He's meeting with an old family member out of town. We need allies.
He's in Kasomachi. He just had a meeting with the mayor. He's planning to kill the boss.
Are you sure? Why would Toki be in Kasomachi?
Yui! This is Poltergeist! Code phrase! The foxes are keeping me awake at night!
Understood, Poltergeist. Nui, get the boss and Dawn. We need to leave. Kill anyone that tries to stop you. Uncle, we don't have a safe house. The other families have taken them all.
Come to Kasomachi.
We can't. The curse will get Dawn.
The curse is a hoax. Dawn and the boss spread the lie to protect the town.
What?
Yui, the boss and Dawn are in danger. We can protect them together at the agency.
Understood. We'll be there soon. Thank you, Uncle. Hey, we're ramping up towards something, right?
What was that all about?
When those girls taught me about insurance scams and leading insurgencies, they gave me my code name and code phrase for emergencies. That kind of rhymed, Pinky.
Thank you for your help. We need to wait for them here.
Some time later. Oh my god, we're reuniting Pinky with her father.
Welcome to the Promise Mascot Agency, boss. Good thing we cleaned up all the mold and garbage.
Thank you, Michi. I'm sorry for the trouble we're causing you.
No need to apologize, boss. I'm just glad you're safe. Thank you, girls.
Thank you for acting in the boss's best interest, Uncle. We're glad our code phrase came in handy, Pinky. Oh my god, girls, it was awesome! I'm really glad you taught me how to break into government-owned buildings. I don't know if we ever decide what his voice was.
You did good, kid. Sorry about before.
Oh, okay.
I know you hate me, but thank you.
Whatever, Dad.
Please make yourselves at home.
Uncle, no one knows that we're here except you and Toki. We can assume that he isn't speaking to the Nakamura Alliance because he caused all of this. We are in your care now. You can stop sending money to us. Oh, you sure? I got lots of it. If the Nakamura Alliance find us here and come to take Mother's head, we will make our last stand. I still am really curious if anyone's figured out what happens if you actually send 12 billion yen. You'd have to play this game an extraordinary amount, but, you know, I'm wondering if there's something there. Thank you for everything that you have done for us and all the money you have sent.
You never need to thank me, boss.
We're ready to talk when you are. We owe you an explanation, but I know you have work to attend. I really don't. We'll be here waiting for you. I've really just done it all. Mama. Not unless there's anybody with life. There's nobody even here. Everybody's busy. Look, everybody's gone. Can't talk to anybody. Goodbye, Shiori. Yeah, maybe we won't be able to do all the life satisfaction quests. Boss, Shimazu's ready to explain what's going on. BT Dubs, you notice that the Higanbana flowers are blooming early this year? I didn't even know we had them growing here.
They bloom wherever Matriarch Shimazu goes. She has been touched by death and lived in mourning ever since.
Oh, okay. That's cool as hell. I get the feeling that this is going to be a long talk, so make sure you got some time to spare. Okay. Do you want to speak to her, or shall I stall while you take care of other business in the office? It's kind of hilarious that the game feels the need to say that. Wrestle with the difficulty of planning things. I don't find it hard at all to make a plan and stick to it. I do my best to be charitable and understanding, but I struggle always feeling like folks' lowest possible priority. I don't take it too personally because I just understand how busy I am. I know it's for me, it's like frustrating when things change with little notice. That frustrates me, and I really strive to not be that person. Obviously, things come up and things happen that you can't foresee or have power over, and that's what it is. That's why, like the other night, I didn't take it so seriously because I'm like, this is a virtual wrestling league. I don't doubt anybody would have something to prioritize over this, even at short notice. Right? So, I don't take it too personally. I just know how busy I am. And people will try to make plans. Like, I get invited to stuff. I have a buddy who invites me to things pretty consistently, and I haven't showed up to a single one in months, if not more than a year now. And I feel a lot of shame in that. But it's just, you know, for me personally, with a family, it's very, and I live a considerable distance now from just about every friend I have. It can be very difficult for me to commit to plans like that, because it is very easy for things to come up and for things to change and for life to take an unexpected shape when you have a family and, you know, a house to take care of and a full-time job and a big fat cat to take care of. You know what I mean? Like, and these are just the realities of life. Everybody's got those things. My things don't make me exceptionally busier than others necessarily. We all have our things, and personally, you know, I'm hard to make plans with at times. I don't take it personally when I'm the opposite end of that, because I just know how it is, you know. If somebody's like consistently a flake, right, that's something else. Like that speaks to like their personality. That's a character flaw they might have, and I think we've all known those sorts of people. Like when they do drop out or cancel or not show up or whatever it is, like, you know, you're not even surprised at a certain point. We all have those people. We all try not to be those people. But, you know, I give my friends and people in my life enough credit and have enough faith in them that if they could have done that thing or shown up to that thing, then they would have, and they didn't because they couldn't. And that's just how it is, you know, and I've been in that position as well. It's hard to feel like it isn't personal. Yeah, if you aren't sure about it, don't commit. And that's the thing, I don't commit a lot of times. You know what I mean? I'll give people a maybe. I'll give people we'll talk about it when it gets there. I was talking about that earlier. Matt was like, he's doing this Ren Fair thing 2 hours away, and he was like, I was told I should invite you, but I knew there's no way you could drive 2 hours away. And it's like, I appreciate that because you're right, but it's on the other hand, it's also like, it's a shame I've given that impression now enough times that everybody understands that, like, you don't even need to like trouble me with the invite, right? But that's coming from a real place, because it's 100% true. I would not have been able to take a 2-hour drive anywhere anytime soon, right? Like something like that's gonna be, you know, on the calendar 4 weeks out, and then 3 weeks later I might be going, oh fuck, I forgot about this, and this, or this came up. But yeah, I definitely am not in the habit of telling people definitively I'll be there. You know, I try to be pretty honest up front. Like, I'd love to. I'm gonna try my best to be there. Can't make any promises. You know, I'll let you know. Like with collab streams, if anything else comes up, even though it's just a Fortnite stream, whatever it is, it can wait. Oh, sure, and I appreciate that too, right? Like, you value your friend's time well enough to follow through what you said. But if you all the same, I would consider you, Dilly, specifically, you know, somebody who's very reliable and, you know, follows through on the promises that you make, or the you know, your commitments. And so if you did, you know, if we had a thing going on and you text me, you know, an hour beforehand and said, hey, I'm so sorry, something came up, I can't come, I'd be like, no worries, you know, a bummer, a shame, but like, I know you wouldn't do that unless it was necessary. And so I wouldn't have no questions asked. I would respect it. I would get it. You know, if I was in the hospital, they got Wi-Fi. What do you mean? You can play Fortnite on your phone, man. Get in the lobby. It's fine. You can play Horror Tubbies 3 on your phone. I bet it'd be fine. You know what I mean? But yeah, if it's a repeated thing with the same people, you know, that speaks to their own character flaws. And speaking of speaking, let's have this really long conversation. I think it's time we found out what's going on in this town. You ain't lying. Let's go. Whoa. What were those? Time to tell you some things. This should be good.
Pinky, we'll sort out your family history later.
Ask what you want, Michizani. We owe you some explanations.
Thank you, boss. We managed to uncover a number of parts of this mystery, but there are still things we don't know. Can I ask why our family was running a mine?
Our original patriarch, my father-in-law, purchased the mines from the mayor. The town was bankrupt, and the mayor needed a large amount of money quickly. The Shimazu family ran the mines as a workers' cooperative. Young men in the town would work in the mines and become family members, eventually getting promoted out. Old Patriarch Shimazu oversaw the operation, while young Patriarch Shimazu handled the details. Don recruited the workers, and I made sure they were paid, fed, and treated well.
Why did we need a mining operation?
My father-in-law used to be a mine worker in another town. Like all mine workers, he was treated badly and suffered at the hands of union busters. When the mine he worked at closed, he fell into the Yakuza. He rose through the ranks quickly, married, and raised his son, my late husband. God, everybody's so hot in that picture. After he formed the Shimazu family, the opportunity to buy this mine came up, and he took it. He was an idealist and wanted to run it properly. I'm just now noticing her dialogue isn't actually voice acted. Treating workers fairly and paying... Well, I guess just about everybody other than Michi's and, like, Pinky's are not really voice acted, are they? I guess everybody else just kind of makes a sound. An emotive sound. It was going well, but we should have hired experienced foremen. The young workers didn't know what they were doing, and the disaster happened.
So the mayor sold the mines to Yakuza because he was desperate?
The town was bankrupt, and he needed money quickly. We made him the best offer. Leasing it would have made more money over time, but he needed a lump sum quickly to cover up his mistakes. He never should have sold them, and he certainly shouldn't have sold into a crime family. That's the heart of all this, a crime family owning government land where a disaster occurred.
So this is why it's a forbidden topic.
If the truth came out, the government would destroy us. Our family would be picked apart and we'd be imprisoned. We deserve to be punished for what happened, but that would help no one. I couldn't let my dream die of peace between the Fukuoka families. Too many people are depending on us to make things stable. Everything that happened with the mines would tear the family apart if it came to light. I had to erase history as much as possible. I'm truly sorry, Michizani. I never thought that you'd become embroiled in our history with the mines. I knew it was a possibility, but I was out of options. You are too tenacious when it comes to cleaning up my problems. I share the same flaw as my late husband and his father, optimism.
Oh my! The disaster was caused by a typhoon hitting and trapping workers in a badly secured tunnel. They were trying to get as much as they could out of a new tunnel, if I understand it correctly.
Sadly, yes, a once-in-a-generation typhoon hit this area. The workers had just discovered a rich new seam of coal. The Patriarch promised them a bonus if they could get a lot ready for the next shipment out. That was before the typhoon was on the horizon. As soon as we knew it was coming, we told them to abandon the mine until the typhoon had blown over. Sadly, machismo ran rampant in the workers. The promise of a bonus was too much, and a lot of the workers stayed in the mines. When the typhoon hit, the mines flooded. We tried to get the workers out, but they'd been too hasty with the supports in the new tunnel. The supports collapsed and they were trapped. They drowned in the flood while we tried to get to them. We wept for them, but there was nothing we could do. After that, the townspeople wanted us out. They blamed us for inflicting the Kasomachi curse on them. There was a dummy investigation, but we paid the police and their superiors off. The Shimazu family had a secret to hide, and so did the mayor. He shouldn't have sold the town's land to criminals.
The cover-up. As investigation was open, but the Shimazu family funded the mayor's attempts to bribe the investigators, correct?
We all know all this, though, Matriarch. That's what I'm saying. I feel like this is like the big reveal talk, right? But I feel like it's just affirming kind of what we've already put together several times. He knew how to make the only thing I was really unsure about was like what secret is the mine hiding, but it kind of just sounds like it's the same story. It's not like something is in the mines. He knew how to make the investigators go away, but he needed money.
So the Shimazu family gave him the money to buy hotel trips, meals, and call girls for the investigation company.
Yeah, also the Carl Cat just told us this, I suppose you're right. Not just the investigation company, but the oversight committee as well. Everyone got paid off and the investigation concluded it was a freak accident. We had good intentions, but those aren't the same as proper safety procedures. Yeah, OSHA's gonna fuck you up. What we did amounted to gross negligence. Were we to be held responsible, the family would have been destroyed by OSHA.
You know some very specific things. How'd you find all this?
I broke into the
mayor's mansion and stole all his paperwork.
Nice work, Pinky.
We spoke to your friend, Mr. Kaneko. Did you now?
I'm sorry to say that all it took was a 97,000 yen bottle of sake to get him to talk.
That son of a...
Way to get up the source, Michi.
What did he tell you?
That he wrote an article about the curse with information that you fed him. He knew it wasn't true, but still did it, and helped you perpetuate the Kasumachi curse. I wonder if it's possible to come to this conversation and not have all these prompts because you, missed something. But I feel like all this information gets covered through the main quest.
After the mine disaster, people in this town started believing there was a curse. Then we angered the mountain spirits with our digging. That Tanuki statue appeared on the same night and people got really spooked. When the men that worked in the disaster started dying off not long after, people believed it was the curse. We needed to keep people away from this town, so I made sure to spread the curse as much as I could. This is a weird town. You know, they used to have the evil cult?
I don't know if I really gathered that. That's interesting.
I don't know if the mountain spirits exist or not, but other people believe in them, and that was enough for us.
I've done a lot of reading. It's hard to retain all this.
Telling people that the town kills Yakuza men has kept it safe until now.
Toki's sculpted butt has been coming to town without a concern for the curse. He asked us to meet him at the edge of town, and then he secretly met the mayor at his mansion in Town Hall. The mayor knows the curse is fake. He helped spread the lie back in the 90s.
That's probably how we found out about you as well.
We joined the Nakamura Alliance after we left Kasumachi. The chairman knows we were involved with the mines, but doesn't know the curse is a hoax. So we can tell everyone that the curse is nothing but lies? No, we still need to keep Yakuza away from this town. The people here don't deserve our kind coming and making their lives worse. We know about the moonshine.
They started making that swill by themselves. We didn't know about it. That was all on them. They had already poisoned themselves before we could tell them it was a bad idea. They were paid well, but they got it in their heads that if they could brew their own booze, they'd be even better off.
Did you stop them?
We tried, but you know how people are. They didn't obey the rules like they should have. Young Yakuza are all hotheads. They think they know better. They ran their little operation in the tunnels and used runoff water. They wanted to keep it a secret. The water was contaminated with all sorts of crap from the mining. When you get into the lower levels of the coal, there's some bad stuff. So they're all drinking every night, and it only got worse after the disaster. Everyone wanted to drown their sorrows. It ain't a quick death, but it gets worse as time goes on. All of them poor souls died from liver failure caused by the moonshine.
Don and Fukukata both survived because you didn't drink the moonshine, correct?
Fukukata always stayed away from the moonshine. He was an officer. Me? I missed out on a liver since I'm a finger.
We would party with the workers, but I have a taste for whiskey, and their moonshine smelled foul. And you kept the lie going, saying that it comes for everyone eventually?
People believe what they want to believe.
Our patriarchs didn't die from the curse, did they? It's true that our founder had a heart condition? Yes, he had a genetic heart condition that he struggled with. He devoted himself to this project, and when the disaster happened, he was consumed by despair. It broke his heart, and it was too much for him. He was a heavy drinker, and that made it worse. The men in the Shimazu family all suffer from heart problems. His despair and drinking triggered a fatal heart attack. Tsuyoshi took over after his father died, and we ran the family together. He died of a heart attack 2 years later. We spread the lie that both of them died from the curse, and everyone believed it. We had to keep other families away from this town. The mines are valuable, and our mistake would cause us too much damage if it became public. We had to use their deaths to help hide our secret and protect the family.
Damn shame they both went out that way. They were too young and were both wonderful leaders. After all they did for everyone, and then their hearts finished them.
Yes, it was an unbearable heartache. I still miss Tsuyoshi every day. I hope he can forgive me for how we used his passing.
I know he did. They were both family men who'd do anything to protect us all.
We haven't worked out why you need to keep people away. What's so important here? Yeah, why not sell? You guys are about to be wiped out, right? The Shimazu family won't go down so easily. We're protecting the mines for us and for you, Pinky. You don't know this, but the Shimazu family have made a promise to you. To me? Your father has given his life to the family. He worked too hard and never made enough time for you or your mother. I know you think he abandoned you here, but it was to protect you. He didn't want you involved in this life. You were his angel, and this life is too dangerous. If someone wanted to get to him, they'd get to you first. My husband and I promised this agency and the mines to you. You would have a business and land to sell, a chance to live in a peaceful life. What?
That's the truth. I've made a lot of mistakes with you, Pinky. You deserved a better father. I did what I could, but it wasn't enough. It isn't anything near what I owe you, but the bosses wanted to make it right as much as they could.
I thought you were just a deadbeat dad who ran away from his obligations.
It broke my heart. It was better you think that. I didn't want you to close the distance between us and get involved in this life. I don't regret being an outlaw, as it was my only choice, but you're too good for that. Always were. You got your mother's nice sight. We'll talk about it later. Have a heart-to-heart.
Hang on! I'm 30 goddamn 4, and I've been mopping horrifying fluids up in this love hotel until you needed Michi to come here. When were you planning on letting me have this cash cow and giving me a chance to enjoy living? We needed to complete the exchange with the Horror Federation to buy our safety. I cannot give the mines to you until the janitor has cleaned them.
Me?
They need to be cleaned. For that to happen, we need to be free from the predations of the Fujiwara. I'm sorry, I need you to trust me. We will make it up to you.
The Tanuki statue suddenly appearing was a good coincidence. The spirits in this town work in mysterious ways. The first patriarch wanted it built as a gift to the town, correct? He was really proud of this town. When he bought the mine, the town was bankrupt and there was no work. The mine helped the town rebuild. It was tough work, but everyone worked together. Humans and mascots worked and partied together. There was a mascot in town called Koki Maru that liked making things.
Big Koki works for us.
Really? I had no idea what happened to him after we left town. He was good with the clay that we pulled out of the mines. The patriarch asked him to make the statue as a surprise. He felt that the town had been blessed with good fortune and wanted a Tanuki at the entrance to town to keep bringing in that good fortune. Kokimaru had been building it up in the hills, but the typhoon caused a landslide and it slid down into the lake. People got the shapeshifter myth in their head and started talking like the Tanuki was guarding the town from Yakuza. I didn't tell them otherwise. The mayor's been going crazy trying to get control of the mines. Do you have any idea why? The mayor contacted me a year or so ago. He was ranting about the mine deed. He said we had them illegally and the mines belonged to the town. The purchase was conducted legally by my father-in-law. They were passed down to his son who left them to me. I legally own them. I suspect he needs a lot of money quickly and wanted to sell the mines. I had no idea who would want to buy them, though. The land is difficult to build on. Coal's imported now, and there are a lot of dead bodies down there. He wouldn't sell to anyone legitimate. I keep thinking we're, narrowing it down, but then more things pop up. Why does the Fujiwara Syndicate want the mines?
Drug smuggling. We used to use them for contraband. They're perfectly positioned on the coast close to Korea. The mayor will turn a blind eye to boats ferrying drugs into the tunnels. The coastline's riddled with mines, and tunnels dug during the war. It wouldn't be hard to start connecting them to create a network that can process and disperse the drugs to different towns. Our alliance with the Hara Federation in Tokyo would have made our territory impenetrable, shutting the Fujiwara Syndicate out of Kyushu for good.
So they sabotaged our deal with the Hara Federation to force you into selling the mines.
I presume so. The interesting part is that the only person who knows that I own the mines is the mayor. Fujiwara must have some leverage on the mayor, and he's being forced to get the mines for them. They may be monsters, but they know just marching in and taking over will attract too much attention for their covert drug operation. If there are truly no other options, we could sell them.
I don't understand why the mayor would want to sell the mines to Fujiwara. He'd have more to gain by holding on to them and getting repeated payments from Fujiwara.
I suspect he's got himself into a lot of trouble and needs a lot of money quickly. He's a fool if he thinks Fujiwara are going to just give him all that money and that will be the end of it. He has chosen a poor path. Think this is related to the Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund?
What's that?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked!
A fund that was given to struggling towns. Kasomachi received it 2 years ago, but it wasn't spent until now.
Maybe the Fujiwara had provided him with the money after he lost it?
We have an associate in the town hall who's helping us investigate the connection. We should wait for him before we speculate. Sounds like a good bet, though. Toki betrayed us. I'm sorry I didn't catch it. I knew something was up with him. You were too close to him and didn't see it. I've done this for long enough to see when someone's been turned. He was whining on and on about the future of the family, doing things differently and getting his own subsidiary. Then it just stopped. I figured he'd been turned. I didn't know if it was cops or another family that got to him. Now we know it was the Fujiwara. They must have offered him something big. Or he must think very poorly of us. If you suspected something wasn't right, why'd you let him be part of the exchange? I didn't have anything concrete, just suspicions. If it was the police, we have enough contacts to know if he narked on the deal happening. If it was another family, I assumed it was someone in the Nakamura Alliance who'd still want the deal to go ahead. He's ambitious. The other families like the look of him. If it was them, then it'd be a simple poach and not a total betrayal. I was naive and didn't think the crap stains in Fujiwara had got him. What are we gonna do about him?
We don't know where he is. We left quickly and made sure he didn't know. Our surveillance at the HQ is still operational, and we can see that he returned to find us gone, but after that he left and hasn't returned. So we've got a loose cannon with perfect thighs and a lot to lose running around out there.
He's dangerous.
We're here now, Uncle. He can try what he wants, but he'll end up in pieces. Yeah, we also got Captain Sign, and, what's that one? Loaf and Scud? What's that one? We got a lot of heroes to defend us.
I'd rather avoid that. He's a traitor, but he is still family. We're gonna need to deal with him.
We got Tofu.
He's made his choices.
He's made his choices. As long as we prevent him from doing anything that hurts us, the world will deliver his fate. Besides, he's got the Fujiwara on his case. They'll cut him into pieces for us. What if I command it, Michizani?
Then it will happen, boss.
What else is in the mines? For all this cover-up, there must be other things you want to keep secret. Our ties to the disaster are enough. We want the mines forgotten so our mistakes can't come back to haunt us. Forgive me, boss, but I know there is more. Can you tell me about Mieko? What about her? She knows a secret about these mines that she refuses to tell me. She made a promise to your father-in-law to keep it a secret. You certainly have been digging through this town. That is her story to tell, not mine. I too took an oath not to divulge this secret, but I think you need to know about it. Can you take us to see her after this discussion?
Yes. I just must conclude first. Is that everything?
I believe so. I apologize for keeping this from you, but we didn't know what was happening. We were in the middle of a crisis.
I understand. Boss, you all need to stay here. There are people we can trust in this town.
We've got our own gang of thugs, a man on the inside, and we've got an army of mascots. What else do we need? Thank you, Michi. You've certainly made a good new family here.
I was lost when I arrived here, but they've all accepted me for who I am.
No matter what happens, I'm very proud of you, Michi.
Thank you, boss. I always try to remember how you raised me. Please make yourselves at home. We will figure out our next steps soon.
Aren't you forgetting something, boss?
What?
We need heroes!
This is not the time.
Get that broom out your ass!
What are you talking about?
We need mascot support heroes! When a mascot gets in trouble, see, I was telling you, we got the crabs. When a mascot gets in trouble, heroes help him out.
Pinky.
Would you two be heroes? Oh, we get them as heroes. I thought we were going to summon all our heroes. They're going to walk through all the endgame portals to fight the Fujiwara Syndicate. I'm not sure that would be appropriate. Please, Matriarch Shimazu. Oh, so cute. Of course. How could I have been so careless? We would love to. Works every time.
Good grief. Anything we can do to help, kiddo?
Fantastic!
You don't need to do this.
But Pinky is so cute and needs our help.
Good grief. Pinky, we should phone Mr. Sato.
Give me those cards. Not that I even really need them at this point. They're probably really good cards, too. Hello, Mr. Michizani.
Mr. Sato, we have some answers to some of our questions. My boss, Matriarch Shimazu, has come to town and filled in some gaps of the mystery.
Oh, fade to black. I see. Thank you for sharing that information with me. It's very quiet. I have like a weird feeling. We're not gonna like find out Mr. Sato's a bad guy, are we? I shall continue to investigate the connection between the mayor and the Fujiwara Syndicate. Yeah, spare me the task of having to reread all of that. I shall be in touch as soon as we learn anything. Thank you. We'll do the same. Yay! Only a gray, not a Galaxy Diamond Opal, Galaxy Brain holographic. Alright, she takes one turn. She has pretty good damage. Don't key. His is fine too. Now I got Nui. And Yui. How do we upgrade their cards? Feels like there shouldn't be enough game left to do that. Is there like way more game left? Oh my goodness, look at these guys. This is adorable. Then why did you send me to go and live with Grandma? She was an old school Yakuza wife. She got a full body tattoo.
Your grandma wanted a fresh life too. She had lost her husband and Tsuyoshi was moving back to the city with the boss. She wanted out and Tsuyoshi was about to say no to his mom. I went to her on my knees and asked her to take care of you. She understood. She knew Tsuyoshi and Mayumi needed me to help rebuild the family.
Since when do you use Shimazu's first name?
Hey, I'm pouring my heart out here. She ain't here to hear me, so keep it to yourself. We agreed that she'd tell you that I was a deadbeat who abandoned you. Didn't want you to come looking.
Then why did 3 badasses come and see me all those times?
Mayumi felt terrible about me leaving you here. She wanted to take care of you some way. She used to take her trips with the girls to get them out of the city. She wanted some kind of normal life for them. Mieko did okay for a bit. She looked after you, but as you grew up, she didn't like the early retired life. She worked here with Mama, but we sent her the money to buy her cafe. Then Mayumi paid to have the hotel cleaned up and let you try your hand at the Mascot business.
I'm so sorry that didn't work out.
Don't be. You did what you could, but it was a different time then. The Mascot industry wasn't what it is now. I'm sorry that I made you feel abandoned for all those years. I just didn't want you to put my angel in danger. I didn't want to put my angel in danger.
That's what you people don't understand. Danger always finds everyone you know. You sent the janitor to live with me.
You're saying you'd rather have got into our life?
I'll admit I want to do kidnappings and extortion, but I like this town. I love my grandma, and Shiori is the best friend I could ask for.
So where do we go from here, kiddo?
Well, Dad, you have some making up to do. I want a Tanto knife, a nice one, with an engraving.
Why?
I have a family here, and I gotta protect them. Someday I'm gonna get Michi into therapy, and he'll probably completely unravel.
I'll see what I can do. Any chance we can hang out like father and daughter?
Tanto knife first, and then we can have a daddy-daughter day.
Ha! I'm looking forward to it.
Wow, how wholesome. Oh, donkey, go up. Just like that. Are they all gonna have quests and things I gotta do? Is there a lot of game left? Mieko about the secret of the mines. Okay, everybody get in the truck. Mieko's over here. Donkey, go up! Alright, lady. Let's just cut to the chase, alright? No more summarizing everything we know a third time. Sink her to the mines!
Miss Suzuki, I've spoken to Matriarch Shimazu. Would you be willing to talk to us about the mines?
The time has come, has it? Is there an old god in there? Very well.
Thank you. I shall return with her soon.
Did you guys discover and bury an old god in the mine? Miss Suzuki, it is a pleasure to see you again. Matriarch Shimazu, it has been too long. I wish you were here under better circumstances. So do I. Shall we get straight to it? Young Michizani here has been running himself ragged trying to figure all this out. Indeed, we have unraveled most of what is going on in this town. Well, we don't know everything. We know that the Fujiwara Syndicate and the mayor want me to sell the mines. Those animals are trying to make their big push into Kyushu. We were betrayed by one of our lieutenants. He sold us out as we were making a deal with the Hara Federation. What do they want the mines for? We assume to smuggle drugs and weapons from South Korea. Why these mines? They aren't connected to the mainland. They can ferry them in on fishing boats from offshore ships. The mine tunnels open out on one to one. Do you remember when I said let's not recap stuff we already know? Do you remember that, Matriarch Shimazu? They'll use the tunnels for processing the cargo. They can exit on the other side of the island and get them to the mainland by boat. The other benefit of Kasumachi is having a mayor that is totally corrupt. He'll let anything happen so long as it benefits him. That punk will do anything for money or power. He'd happily let the Fujiwara ruin this town if it means he can buy a new car. He's completely spineless, and the Fujiwara must know they can push him around. Ain't no pigs out in their squeal-mobiles cooking bacon on this island either. Squeal-mobile, that's a good one, Pinky. The Fujiwara Syndicate's involvement makes this as bad as it could be. Pinky said FTP. The secret of the mines involves the Fujiwara. If they find out about it, they'll destroy it. I hope my husband can forgive me for divulging his secret. I'm sorry that things have got to this point, and you need to break your promise. I promised him two things: to keep this secret and protect the family. If they are incompatible, so be it. We always choose family. In 1984, my husband and I attended a gathering of the heads of the major families. The head of one of the Fujiwara syndicate's subsidiaries took a liking to me and started pursuing me. This lasted a number of weeks. He would travel to Kasumachi in an effort to woo me and take me as his own. Okay, Granny. This was beyond absurd. My love for my husband was unbreakable. Even if it wasn't, the Fujiwara are savages. They harm civilians and have no regard for respect or rules. My husband may have done bad things, but he wasn't a monster like them. On his last visit to town, he got aggressive. He was high and violent, and there was a fight. My husband was a gentle man at heart. However, he could be roused to violence should someone threaten those he loved. At the time, it was normal for our officers to carry guns. The bubble economy gave birth to gangs and families that favored violence over tradition. We had a lot to protect, and we were offered a shipment of guns at a good price. My husband viewed them as security rather than tools for aggression. The fight with... She got voice acting, though. The fight with my Fujiwara pursuer got out of control, and my husband was incensed. He shot the Fujiwara syndicate officer right between his eyes. My husband was always impulsive, but as he watched the life leave another person's eyes, he realized the mistake he had made. The one time a Shimazu family member had used a gun, it could have destroyed us. If the Fujiwara knew that we'd shot an officer, they'd have descended upon us and torn the Shimazu family apart. It was a grave error that should have never been allowed to happen. Emphasis on the grave. My husband banned the use of guns within the family immediately. The body was dumped in the mines along with all of our guns. They were all tossed down there to be forgotten. Don and my husband made it look like the officer had crashed his car and wandered off a cliff on the mainland. He was carrying a lot of bad stuff. It wasn't hard to make it look like he got loaded, crashed, and wandered off a cliff, high as a kite. Of course, the Fujiwara syndicate came looking for him. I don't think they bought the story completely, but they couldn't find any evidence. So if they get control of the mines, they'll find the body and the bullet. Won't the corpse have decayed by now? This idiot had gold fillings and a horrible-looking ring. We panicked and just threw him in there. Our guns were crap that we'd got from a contact in China. They fired low-power hollow-point rounds. Those flatten on impact and often don't leave an exit wound. How'd you know that? Yui told me when she was giving me lessons about hostage rescue. The Fujiwaras wanted to tear us apart at the time, but we were kept in check by the Nakamura Alliance and the lack of evidence. If they find that evidence, we have no one to protect us now that they have lost the tribute to the Hara Federation. An army will come for us, the family will be wiped out, and they will gain the Kyushu foothold they have been craving for so long. We'll keep the mines away from them at all costs. So these mines were going to be left to me as an apology for my childhood, but there's a dead body down there that could start a Yakuza war? What kind of apology is that? Sorry for abandoning you, kiddo. Here's some land to sell. Oh, by the way, if anyone goes down there, they'll find our dirty secret and go ballistic. I'm sorry. You were never supposed to find out. When the time came, the janitor would be instructed to clean up the mess, and you would be handed something safe to sell. Good
Good lord, you people are out of your minds! I thought you'd be happy about inheriting a cavern full of guns and dark secrets that could shake the foundation of the criminal underworld. You have a point. I guess a dark crypt of mysteries and illicit guns is the kind of thing a bad bitch like me would have. That's right, Pinky. Okay, thanks, Dad. Thank you for disclosing the secret, Mrs. Suzuki. What are you planning to do now? Our friend at the town hall is working on the final piece of the puzzle. Why the mayor's so desperate for the sale to go through. Once we know that, we will form a plan to keep the Fujiwara from the mines and save the Shimazu family. Do you think you can do it? He'll do anything for his boss, and I'm ready to obliterate these stupid old men that are harshing my butts. It will be you against an army. I have a promise to keep. Also, I'm friends with Captain Sign. I hope you know what you're doing. Miss Suzuki, if we fail to hold the Fujiwara off, they will come for you as well. Please, if there's somewhere you can go. Don't you worry about old Mieko. Not all of those guns ended up in the mines. I'll take a few of those monsters with me if they come calling. You're the coolest, Grandma. Now, get out of here. You have work to do. I'll say. Okay, everybody's getting plot upgrades to their cards. Even Donkey. Donkey go up. I'm wondering if this will, like, end in a sort of final confrontation with the hero cards. Nui go up. Yui go up. Boss, just got a message from Double T. They say they know why the mayor wants to sell the mines. Where are they? They want to meet us at the agency. Taki says that the election results are getting close. He says we should do any election rallies that we want to do before we're going to meet him. Your call, Obs. We did them all. We're on it. You think we fuck around? Right? Yeah, there's none left. Let's go win. Let's go win. Let's go get Pinky in the office. Pinky 2025. Kind of disappointed there's no old god in the mines. That was a little more grounded than I expected it to be. I thought it was going to be something kooky. This game's done a weird thing where it's like the supernatural paranormal stuff is all kind of fake. But like, mascots still exist. Also, there are ghosts and like monsters in the town because we've seen, I've seen them. But it's like, no, all that paranormal stuff's not true. It's all just sort of like a criminal conspiracy, tragic backstory, natural disaster. This place is getting crowded. I'm sorry if we're interrupting anything, Mr. Michizani. Miss Sato, Miss Wambui, please meet the head of the Shimazu family, Matriarch Shimazu. This is Don Ki and her enforcers, Nui and Yui. Mr. Sato works in the town hall and has been working with Miss Wambui to investigate the corruption of the mayor. A pleasure to meet you all. I must thank you for helping Michi. It is unusual for one of our kind to be working with a government official like this. Where right and wrong fits into the concept of legal versus illegal can be a complicated matter. Mr. Michizani is uniquely positioned to work in the gray areas between the black and white of the law that I am not able to pursue myself. He's become an exemplary member of our community. His business is succeeding, and he's helping mascots that have nowhere else to go. Mr. Michi and Pinky are a great team. I'm very proud to see my ex-student go on to achieve great things. What do you think, Supreme Boss? Can I be the next head of the Shimazu family? I'm not sure about... please? Oh, too cute. Well, that is... well, think about it. Thank you for all taking care of my kid. Pinky takes care of us. This town is much brighter because of her. You said you'd found out why the mayor wants the mines. Yes, for the benefit of our new allies, let me explain about the Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund. Oh, do go ahead. Several years ago, the government created a fund for towns in Kyushu that were needed for redevelopment. I really need to cover this again. Numerous towns have fallen into poverty and been abandoned as a result of the younger generation moving away. Our suffering was compounded by the corruption in Town Hall. 2 years ago, we received our portion of the fund, and it wasn't spent until recently. A serendipitous moment brought Mr. Michizani to our town just as businesses were beginning to reopen. While his exile might have started by treading the same ground
As his namesake, Mr. Michizani has been blessed by a better fate. Still, many businesses in town have not received anything from the Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund, and a prosecutor from Fukuoka began an investigation. The mayor has chosen businesses he personally likes or has ties to. Mr. Michizani has plugged the gaps and brought life back to the town. We think we found out what happened to the fund. The mayor embezzled it all. Indeed. Yeah, of course he did! Someone with more power than me has managed to get access to the mayor's financial records. When the town received the money from the fund, it was immediately transferred to an account used by the mayor for his stock market trading. He made a lot of bad bets and lost the money.
That's a big load of cash. If you got your bets right, you double, triple, or quadruple your investment.
Quite. The money never got paid out. The mayor has either lost it all, or it's tied up in long-term investments that haven't come good yet. How do you know all this? Well, I think it is time I come clean. I am the prosecutor from Fukuoka that we have all heard rumors about. My team back in Fukuoka just managed to get access to the mayor's accounts.
What the heck?
Taki? I apologize for deceiving you all, but this has become bigger than I can handle. I feel like I knew this, or like just assumed this. This isn't hitting me as like big as a reveal as I think it wants it to be. I came here under a pretense to investigate the mayor's corruption. This is my home. When I found out how it had changed, I started a case and transferred here to investigate further. So what's your real name? You flatter me, Miss Pinky. I am not a super spy. Everything I've told you is the truth other than my real job title.
If you're the prosecutor, why are you working with Yakuza on this?
My need to bring the mayor to justice is too great. I needed someone that could do things I couldn't. Now I have a problem that I cannot solve without your help.
The Fujiwara are involved, aren't they?
Indeed. The mayor has started spending the Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund despite having lost it all. I believe this happened because he got word of my investigation. He attracted our attention because the fund hadn't been spent on the town. He needed to start spending to stave off the investigation. The Fujiwara Syndicate had bailed him out and given him the funds. His end of the deal is to get them the mines.
The Fujiwara using the mayor as a way to get to the mines?
Yes! You've been paying attention? The mayor's kept the past transaction secret, and it was conducted legally. They need the paperwork to go through the mayor.
How'd you discover this?
I sent some of the files you took from the mayor's residence back to my team for further analysis. They discovered a number of payments from a variety of different companies. All of them could be traced back to Fujiwara front companies.
I assume these transactions added up to the value of the funds allocated to Kasomachi?
To the yen. They didn't give him any extra as a favor or gift. He's being used and being kept on a short leash. I understand now. All those years ago, the mine purges went through the proper channels. The mayor needs to acquire them legally. The Fujiwara Syndicate can't just muscle in like they would if it was a rival's territory. By sabotaging our alliance with the Hara Federation, they wanted to pressure me into selling the mines back to the town. The mayor can't afford it, so I'm sure they'd cover the cost and have him over a barrel for the rest of his life. So let me get this straight. Years ago, the mayor sold the mines to the Shimazu family and shouldn't have.
The mayor received the Rejuvenation Fund and embezzled it.
Now he's under investigation. He needs to get a large sum of money and start spending it to get the prosecutor off his back.
He doesn't have the money, so the Fujiwara Syndicate approached him with an offer. They'll give him the money if he'll sell the mines to them.
This needs to be done legally. The only way to get you to sell the mines is to bankrupt you and force you to sell the last thing you own.
The last question is why you need me, Mr. Sato.
He needs you for illicit stuff. I'm finally going to achieve my dream of burying a body in the woods, aren't I?
What?
I bet you'd have done that. I bet you have done that, haven't you, Dad?
Michi asked me what my dream was, and I said I wanted to have the close bonding experience of driving with a dead body up into the woods to bury it.
Who's the target?
We're not doing that, yet.
I became a prosecutor to bring the corrupt to justice. This country's run by bureaucrats that exploit the system and get rewarded for incompetence. Hell yeah. I quickly found there are limits to what my position allows me to do. Justice is all I care about, Mr. Michizani, and in this situation, I fear that the justice required will not be delivered. The Fujiwara Syndicate are savages that will tear this country apart. With all due respect, Yakuza activity is a blight on society. That said, I recognize that some are worse than others. The Shimazu family has been known to provide aid in natural disasters as you sidestep the bureaucratic process. You regulate industries that the law struggles to touch.
Most importantly, the Shimazu family never deals in drugs or weapons, unlike the Fujiwara Syndicate. I could prosecute the mayor, but doing so will leave a vacuum that the Fujiwara Syndicate will exploit.
You want us to deal with the Fujiwara Syndicate?
If we don't, they'll encroach into Kyushu. We'll let them get a foothold with their smuggling operation.
The Fujiwara Syndicate have an army. We can't defeat them if they come for us.
They haven't moved on us yet, but they could have done. I believe that is because my office hasn't made a move on the mayor. He thinks his embezzlement is still a secret.
How long can you keep it from him?
I'm in charge of the investigation, but at some point my superiors will want results.
In order to deal with the Fujiwara Syndicate, we need to get enough money to pay the Nakamura Alliance back and gain some support.
I got a lot of money. There's no way we can make 12 billion yen back.
We have to find a way.
Oh, fuck. I don't have that much. If I may, there was another pressing concern. The election results will be declared shortly.
Uh-oh!
Why is that a concern?
Pinky is running for mayor.
What?
I knew you'd be annoyed.
I ain't upset, you dummy. I'm so proud. I never thought one of my family would do something like this.
Really?
Yeah, you're doing something to help people the legit way. The people in this town raised you right when I did it.
If I may, we need to get to town hall for the results.
Girls, I need you to guard the boss while we find out the results. When we get back, we'll figure out a plan. If I win, I'll just embezzle 12 billion yen.
Pinky?
That was just a joke! Shimazu go up. Donkey go up. Nui go up. Say it with me. You would go up. I still can't tell if we're gonna finish this tonight. Not at all. It feels like we're so close to the end, but it also feels like a lot is still going to need to happen. So I don't know. And I may take a quick minute. I mentioned it at the top, but just to reiterate, I might take a couple minutes break soon when Jess comes home from work, just to say hi and see how she's doing. Like a quick 5-minute, good opportunity to pee and go cook up some furry cocky if you got it. But then I'll probably plan to go to my regular time tonight, about 1, and we'll just see. You know, if it really feels like we're almost done, then maybe a little bit later than that, but within reason. Again, don't know if it's a reasonable goal at all to try to finish this tonight. There could be like 3 hours left. I can't tell. Here we go. As the government, we better win this. As the government official entrusted with the responsibility, I'm honored to be able to announce the results for this election. If it's even close, then you should all be ashamed. In a landmark year, we had a new candidate enter the race for mayor, and...
Oh, just get on with it. We know I've won anyway. I don't want to be stood next to a mascot any longer than I have to be.
I see. Well, without further ado, let me review the final vote tally. I guess you could definitely, in theory, lose this, right? Because it seemed like it was an option to skip the debates and head to this. So you could theoretically lose this, maybe? Unless we're about to. You better win, Pinky!
Boot this old geezer out!
Do you think she'll win, Michi?
I don't know. Maeda has his claws in this town. I hope enough people dream of change.
The results have been tallied. We had a good voter turnout this year.
Oh my...
A new dream! A new promise! A new future!
Pinky's a mayor! We did it!
Pinky! And a landmark victory. I can declare that Pinky is the new mayor of Kasomachi. Heck yeah!
This has to be a mistake!
Get blasted, Maeda!
This election's been rigged! There's no way a mascot freak could have won it!
Sucks to be a crusty old geezer, huh?
My lawyers will fix this! This is a joke!
Good job, Pinks! I'm proud of you!
Well done, Pinky!
I'd like to thank Kasomachi for believing in me and placing your trust in me. I'd like to thank everyone that thinks I rule and Maeda is total clown shoes. I'd like to thank crusty old men for sucking just so hard. I'd like to thank Pinky. I promise to work hard for you and do my best to make your dreams come true. I got a trophy. A Pinky pledge. Get Pinky elected as mayor. And Clavin shoots is a great insult. Congratulations. Thanks for your help. I can't believe I'm the mayor of this dump.
Can I go upstairs and kick that stupid old man out of his office yet?
No, you are the mayor-elect. In a few weeks, you'll become mayor and move into his office.
Awesome! I'll need to get some anime statues for my desk.
You did very well, Pinky. I couldn't have done it without you, boss. We're unstoppable. We'll see how unstoppable they are this Thursday at WatchCW Streamiversary when they go head-to-head with the Cenobites, brother. So now I just need to wait? A ceremony to hand over the title of mayor will happen. That may or may not happen before I make a move on him with my investigation. In the meantime, we need to get back to the agency and focus on the Fujiwara Syndicate. Indeed. Pinky go up. Candidate Pinky go up. Okay, where to next? We gotta go back to the agency? Welcome back, Kofu. So great to see you. At this point, I think even if we get the life satisfaction options open back up, I might not have the patience to do them. Maybe if we like get to the end and have some time left over and can still do them, then I'll do them. Super duper galaxy brain. Hold up. Alright, we're back. Thank you for waiting. I hope you had time to cook up your furry kaki. Let's get back into it. Oh, did we miss any? It didn't play in the background, did it? They just answered the phone, maybe? Maybe Act 4 is like a forever mode to wrap up with their shit? Maybe. Yeah, we haven't hit that Act 4 yet. So, like, if the Act 4 is of substance, if the Act 4 is anything like the other acts in terms of content, then we are certainly not finishing this tonight. Maybe, but yeah, that's what I was saying last time, I think. Maybe it's just like an epilogue or something. I don't know. You did have some? You know, we're talking about making plans. You and I are long overdue for making plans to do something together. IRL, brother. I need to come up and we need to get ourselves some grub. And just hang out, not through a Twitch chat for a change. We should put that together soon. We should put that on a calendar somewhere. I would love that. Trip down here? I can show you a good time down here, too. I mean, hey, look, that certainly makes it an easier plan to commit to for me, but I never, I don't know, I never really press people to come down here, I guess. I think just, you know, well, Jess and I are obviously from that direction, and I think we always are eager for an opportunity to go back, because we quite frankly miss it, and I think in a lot of ways prefer it to where we are. We're just kind of here out of necessities of life. So I don't really ever press people to come down here. I just always think of where we live as kind of boring, but I guess that's not true. We can make it not boring for somebody who visits, right? Like, come hang out. In any case, we can figure it out. There's nothing to do down here. Although one of my favorite breweries, I think just closed because they ripped off one of their investors. It's like a big legal scandal. One of my favorite breweries has like closed all their locations. That's kind of like my go-to spot in my head of like when my dad visited a couple weeks ago. I was taking him there and I drove up and there was a big for lease sign in the window and I was so fucking sad. Anyway, all that to say, there's stuff down here. I'm sure we could get a good bite to eat. There's definitely a good place to eat down here. There's good food down here. If you want to come down, I'll clean up the house and you're more than welcome to come down. That certainly does make it easier for me. Come down to see you and then drive back, no problem. I appreciate that. You know, hour down, an hour back. I'm so used to it, but I know that's not like for some people, that's not a very normal drive to make. So I appreciate you offering that. Not a lot of people really offer it. That's the thing. Not a lot of people offer, and maybe it's up to me to invite people to do that. But I always just kind of, Jess and I almost always like put ourselves out there to come visit people rather than people visit us. I can't actually even really remember last time someone drove down to visit us like that. It's not been that long, but it doesn't happen often, clearly. We'll figure something out. We'll definitely figure something out. Toki! You can't hide the boss forever. I'm going to come to that dump of a town, burn your pathetic little agency to the ground, and kill everyone there. You and your impossible good looks are going to do no such thing. You made an oath to the family. This is your last chance to abide by our code. That code is worthless. Times have changed. Stop living a lie, old man. Why are you doing this? You wouldn't understand. You have no ambition. You're just happy to live in the past and worship your boss. Pathetic. She took both of us in when we needed it the most. Have some gratitude. You were always the favorite. The boss never listened to me, and now the Shimazu family's on its knees. Every time she had a choice, I knew she'd pick you. This is a matter of survival. My survival. You wanted to go against our values. Look where those values have got you. I could have dealt with the Fujiwara if the boss had let me. Arming the family and starting a war financed by tainted drug money goes against everything the Shimazu family stands for. Ruling Fukuoka and living the high life is what we deserve. I'm not rotting away in the back office of a casino. Look at you, cowering in the countryside. I'm getting my own subsidiary 3 times the size of the old Shimazu family. I'm going to take over Japan, and the legend of the janitor will be forgotten. You're not going to be able to protect everyone around you this time, Michi. There's no room for both of us in Fukuoka. If you, your friends, and that little mascot agency of yours don't step out of my way, you will have to watch them burn. Whatever doesn't move forward will be destroyed. That is, unless you give me the mines. Why do you want them? Michi, I beg you, we know now, I think. We understand. You know why. Thank you, actually, Toki. Thank you. My new family needs a smuggling operation. Now, give me the mines. That'd been hilarious if he went on his own monologue about he needed to smuggle drugs in and out through the tunnels and the ships leaving this island. No. If you come to Kasomachi to take them, you will die here. If I see you here, and you are not on your knees begging for the boss's forgiveness, Pinky and I will bury your body in an unmarked grave. You will be forgotten. No one will remember your name. All of your ambition and betrayal will have earned you nothing but pain. I spent my life teaching you everything I know. I have failed you, but you have failed Shimazu. I want to see you suffer for this, Tokihira. Your time is over, brother. I'm coming for you. If you give me the mines, we can do this peacefully. If not, I'll have to break the bond that ties us by making you leave this world with my own hands. Goodbye! What a pissy little brat! Let's get back to the agency. That was kind of cool. I like seeing him get in a true janitor mode. We haven't really seen that. He's been so, like,
well-meaning and reasonable and nice this whole game. We like haven't really seen him dip back into like killer mode. Here we go. You want a bonus? Here, take a big bonus. I don't give a fuck. I got money to burn at this point. Anybody else want a bonus? Suckers, you're already out working. Next up. Holy shit, it's Mike Miller!
Whoa! What the heck are you doing here?
Nietzsche is the janitor. What's Toki? He ain't shit. He doesn't have a title. There's no gimmick, brother. You ain't got no gimmick. You ain't got no merch.
Whoa! What the heck are you doing here?
Hi! It's Mike Miller!
It's Mike Miller! I can't believe you come to our little agency.
Thank you for coming to see us, Mr. Miller.
Please, just call me Mike. Mike Miller, washed up celebrity, but in a good way. Fell from grace after a scandal and took to selling crap on late night TV. Got a break and now host a Mascot Grand Prix events. I have come to personally deliver some wonderful news. Casso Machi has been selected to host this year's national annual Mascot Grand Prix.
Get out of town. Here? Really?
Despite being a country town with almost nothing to speak of and no reason for me to normally be here, you made quite a name for yourselves. The whole mascot industry has been shaken up by your quaint little agency. The mysterious masked figures of the Mascot Ranking Association want to host the national annual Mascot Grand Prix here because of you. The mysterious masked figures believe in fostering new talent, even if I don't.
We are grateful for their belief in us.
I know this is short notice, and it isn't what I would have done, but the preparations must begin now! All normal Grand Prix will be put on hold! The mysterious masked figures have sent a construction crew to the castle to prepare the stage. We don't have much time! Why would they make a last-minute change like this? Did they even think about me?
How much is the prize money?
1 billion yen!
Wow. That is a lot of money.
I know, it isn't normally that much. Maybe you've given the mascot industry a real boost? I don't know why the mysterious masked figures have put up so much prize money. It is unheard of. What could they possibly be thinking behind their inscrutable masks? The air in this building is making me queasy. Get better air conditioning. Please get ready to participate. Goodbye. I love Mike Miller. I gotta call him the proctologist.
We're really doing something good at the mysterious masked figures when I host the Grand Prix here.
1 billion yen might help us buy some allies.
And a lot of questionable burgers. Act 4. 4, baby. Alright, here we go. Here we fucking go. It does not seem to be an epilogue. I still don't know how much game's in front of us.
Okay, listen up, gang. We may be able to get some money.
It's a little troubling that it appears to be a traditional act. How much?
1 billion yen.
That's not enough for the Nakamura Alliance.
We need to do something. I just got a call from Toki. He's out for blood.
You spoke to him?
He phoned with a threat. He's coming here to kill everyone, burn the agency down, and take the mines. Little does he know, we got the cramps.
Let him try. He has a Fujiwara syndicate army with him. We will lose.
He's giving us a few days. If we give him the mines, he says we can resolve this peacefully.
He's lying.
I know. We need to prepare for war. Call the bottle, Ningen.
We're not going to be able to buy any friends of the Nakamura Alliance with only 1 billion yen.
What about the Hara Federation?
They'd laugh us out of the room.
Maybe not. They don't want the country flooded with the Fujiwara's drugs and guns either. If I give up our secrets and offer them 1 billion yen, they might help us. The money won't be enough to buy our way into the Hara Federation, but they might protect us to prevent the Fujiwara's ambitions.
They won't protect us forever.
Any more time that we're still breathing is a blessing. We'll think of something. In the meantime, I'll make contact with the Hara Federation. Boss, we should speak to the mascots. We need to tell them what's going on.
I need to tell them all to leave town. We can't have them embroiled in a war between families.
Yeah, somebody's got to run the Grand Prix, though.
Who's going to enter the Grand Prix? Is this going to be Pinky?
I'll do it. Let's be real. We're all gonna die in a few days. I may as well give it a go. I always wanted to be the town mascot.
Thank you, Pinky.
No worries. We all gotta die one day. Alright, what about the cum can? Oh, look at our little friends. What's going on, boss?
Is it true that the Grand Prix's coming here?
It's it's Mike Miller!
It's Mike Miller!
It's Mike Miller.
Yes, the mysterious masked figures at the Mascot Ranking Association say that we've caught their eye. They want to help foster new talent.
Hell yeah!
I'm very proud of you for working so hard.
This is recognition of all of your effort. Okay, Big Jones, having a big lay on the floor.
I do have some bad news, though.
What is it?
They're all fully voiced now. So I guess some characters have been and some haven't. I never really thought about it until tonight, right? But these Tofu has, right?
My old life is catching up to me and things don't look good.
An unbelievably attractive psychopath is coming to town in a few days to butcher us all and burn the agency to the ground.
Pinky!
For real?
Is that true? Isn't he scared of the curse?
Tokihira doesn't care.
What's the plan?
We have one potential ally left, but we don't know if they'll help. The prize money for the National Annual Grand Prix is 1 billion yen. If we can win that, we might be able to buy some protection.
That's unusually large for this competition.
I want to keep you all safe, so I'll be closing the agency to make sure none of you are entangled in this mess.
Is this really happening?
I'm afraid it is. I advise you to leave town temporarily. I don't want anything to happen to you. It's the only way to stay completely safe.
If we leave, who's going to enter the Grand Prix to win the prize money?
I will.
Duh.
You'll never win.
Hey, I've been working hard too, you know.
I believe in Pinky. We'll work with what we have. I'm sorry to do this. I cannot thank you enough for your hard work.
Wait! I'm not going anywhere. Pinky!
2 stars.
You gotta go. You can't do this. Our best chance is for one of us to stay and enter the Grand Prix.
That's true. Tofu is one of my heaviest hitters. And Tororo.
You're out of your mind, Tofu! People are coming to kill us all!
I know, but the boss saved us. It's time to repay his good deeds. We can save him and Pinky too.
Tofu, I appreciate your intentions, but no mascot, human, local hero, or Yakuza could drive back the army coming to destroy the agency.
Tofu is brave as fuck. I'm so proud of him. You shut your damn mouth! This is about more than you and your family. This is about our town. This agency isn't going anywhere.
You're serious?
You want to go back to doing cookery classes for grannies?
No.
Don't worry. You only need at least one mascot to enter the Grand Prix, right? I'll do it.
I can't ask you to do this, Tofu.
You don't need to ask. I've tried really hard to become a good mascot and make you all proud. This job is the only time I've felt valued and loved. I had nothing, and now I have a family. If I need to fight to keep my family, I will.
Fine, I'm in. You need me and I love this family as well. I'll help any way I can, boss.
You're damn right you will. Okay, we got some training to do. You've been working hard, but now things are getting serious. The boss needs us, and we're gonna blow the doors off. Okay, mascots, this is do or die time. Let's get to the ass kicking.
Yes, ma'am.
Cut to them like arming themselves with automatic weapons and swords.
Yes, Shiori.
hitting the fucking gent core in the back. Yeah, if Tofu dies, we gotta throw the PlayStation out the window. That's no doubt. Thank you, everyone. When I came here, I'd lost my family. You all accepted me into yours. I will do anything to protect you.
Hey, you leaving us out of a fight, boss? Dude, everybody's coming out of the endgame portals.
This fight is bigger than the Kasuya family.
No, it ain't. Besides, we're not just Kasuya family. We're part of the Promised Mascot Agency. We bought into all your dream talk. This agency ain't going down. Bear says this is a bad idea, but we're in. Bear says we're family now. The old man has given his blessing. We're ready to fight with you.
What about you, Yang?
Me? Anyone comes near my friends and I'll pull their arms off.
Now that's what I'm talking about!
We've always been pushed around. You've given us a reason to stand up for ourselves. I'll stop anyone who wants to walk all over us.
You've always been my favorite. It sounds like you made up your mind. If things get dangerous, you need to promise me that you boys will get out of town.
Don't you worry about us. We'll get your mascots ready to win the Grand Prix.
Thank you. The Promised Mascot Agency owes you a great debt.
Say the soppy stuff. Boys, let's get these mascots ready.
Assemble our mascots and our heroes and the crabs.
We're in deep now, boss.
I'm sorry for dragging you into this.
Don't be a damn dummy.
Summon the cockatiel.
You coming here is the best thing that ever happened to me. I feel alive. We're changing the world. You and me are BFFs now. Stop with the apologies and guilt. Let's get to making sure we don't get our throats slit. So, you ready to stare death in the face and show the world that the Promised Mascot Agency doesn't take crap from anyone?
Fate is waiting for me. Let's go.
Heck yeah! To the castle!
To the castle. Shimazu go up. Donkey go up. Nui go up. Yumi go up. Save for it. I have not manually saved the game one time tonight. Well, good suggestion, just in case. A fucking typhoon. Oh, look, there's fireworks in the sky. It's time. Alright, where we gotta go? Not there. Where are we going? Are we going, Pinky? Oh, we're just doing... Are we doing something at the hotel? Start the National Annual Grand Prix at Castle... At the Oh, the castle's at the very top. It's up there. Get there. Let's go. Good call on save. The game. This game does have autosave, but I had not actually done that the entire. Oh look, we have. Oh wait. Oh, it's all cute. It's the Grand Prix. They have little stands, and there's. Look, you can take your picture. You could be Kofun and what's his face? The Kokimaru. Not now. Fine. Kokimaru, this is not the time. Fine, I haven't done one of these all night. It doesn't look like... Oh, wait, this is barbed wire. This is a little different. It's like a death match. Welcome, mascot fans. Let's see what Kokimaru from Promised Mascot Agency can do. Here we go. Come say hi to the crowd, Kokimaru. Don't get stuck in the barbed wire. Awesome. A stage creates so much expectation and excitement. Be careful, I'm not sure that stage is safe. Don't knock anything. Oh my god. Oh no! Kokimaru's tripped on something. The stage is collapsing. How will Kokimaru fix this? Lol 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 lol. Oh, it's the stage of death. There's skulls on it as well. It's got 70 health. Oh no, Kokimaru. Oh no. We haven't done one of these in a long time, eh? Okay, let's see. Let's do... Okay. Here we go. What did I get back?
I need something that's a wash. Yang. Okay. Oh no. I can't use any of these turns. We lost. Fuck, we lost. I should have mulliganed. There's no way out of this. 2 gives back 3. I don't have 2. All I can do is use Pinky and say, I'm so sorry, Kokimaru. You've lost to the stage of death. Failure. What a disappointment. I'm mashing through it. There's no time for this. I'm so sorry, Kokimaru. You were not ready for that kind of job. I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed, but there's no time now. We have to get in here and save the day. Look, it's Mike Miller!
Oh, the promised mascot agency arrives! It's Mike Miller!
It's Mike Miller!
We're looking forward to competing.
Of course you are! What an unusual treat for this quiet little town! I can't wait to wrap this up so I can get back to civilization! Let me walk you through the Grand Prix format. There will be a number of rounds where we test how your mascots react to trouble. Will they recover, or will they be crushed by despair? You will be scored for each round. Well, I hope I do better than that last one. Look at the scoreboard.
Oh, it's the Mascot Association.
Scores are awarded by our judges, the mysterious masked figures of the Mascot Ranking Association. Please, bow in supplication.
We actually get to see them. That's crazy. A terrifying being of esoteric origin from the Mascot Ranking Association. Oh. Where do they come from? It is too horrifying to speculate. Just fear them.
Their capriciousness will decide who scores highly and who is a disappointment. Do not look them in the eye!
I can't believe there's other mascot agencies out there who feel qualified to run with us. Michi, do not look at the mysterious masked figures in the eyes. They are dreadful god kings birthed in a maelstrom of chaos.
My assistants have told me that your mascot handler is called Shiori. I hear she's got your mascots ready. There's nothing for you to do now but watch the proceedings. It must be nice being the boss. I'm leaving now. I have things to do. You're not the only competitors, you know. Goodbye.
What's up, boss?
The mysterious masked figures have the aura of my world on them. They smell of bloodlust and danger. Something's off.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Is something wrong, boss? Are you safe?
I'm safe. Don't worry about me. You need to focus on yourself and your staff. Nui just saw Toki's car entering town. He went straight past the agency heading towards the castle.
It's a setup. Why would he want to come to the Grand Prix?
He must assume that you cannot win the Grand Prix. He can't help himself. He wants to see you fail with his own eyes. He must have been aching for this moment for years.
Have you been able to speak to the Hara Federation?
Yes. They've said they will speak to us if we win the Grand Prix. Money is their language. I believe in you, Michizani. You have grown into a fine man and leader. You believed in my dream, helped raise my daughters, and protected us all. No matter what happens today, know that I am eternally grateful to you. I have always asked so much of you. You have never shown frustration or grown tired. You always serve the family first before yourself, no matter what. I am deeply sorry to ask you to clean up the mess I have made of Tokihira, but you're the only person I can trust with this.
I owe my life to you, boss. So does he.
We were empty when you found us. We had nothing.
Now I have a family, guidance, and something to live for. I wish that was enough for Toki.
I remember when we took you in like it was yesterday. You were feral, a wild animal, fresh off the streets, and barely housebroken. Sending you away to Kasomachi was one of the hardest things I've done, but seeing you blossom by yourself has been a true gift. I'm proud of you for breaking out of what people expected of you and working to find your true self.
I am indebted to you forever. You gave me a chance at life when no one else did. I will clean up any mess you need me to. Always.
Thank you, janitor. We will be waiting for you. Now cue sweeping, dramatic, inspiring music. I thought Chiroro had a fucking sword. I forgot he carries a stick around. Boss man, we're all set to go.
We got the mascot's talent and the killer be killed attitude. We can do this, boss.
I know you can. When I arrived in Kasomachi, this agency was ridiculed. Now you're the reason the National Annual Mascot Grand Prix is taking place here. This is just the start of your legacy. You might have to carry it on without me, but you've proven you're more than capable.
You put your faith in us, boss. This has been the best summer of my life, and we're proud to be part of the Promise Mascot Agency.
We got you, boss man. You taught us all well. We ain't gonna let you down.
There says we all got all the paperwork done and know the running order. We'll handle getting the mascots out on stage.
Thank you.
See you on the other side, boss man.
I'm still wondering whether I'll have to do anything or if we're just gonna like read through it, if we're gonna play cards.
Shiori,
Yeah?
this is our last chance. I'm the one who has put us all in danger. You've come so far. The agency can't fail because of me. I need you to promise me that you'll get yourself, the Kasuya family, and the mascots out of town at the first sign of trouble.
No worries, boss man. We're not gonna lose, but if we do, I'll get him to safety. If I don't see you again, thanks for being my friend, Shiori.
Shut up, Pinky!
No one's gonna die. Jeez, just chill out and enjoy the show. The best mascot agency. Although we'll face tough challenges to become #1. The National Annual Grand Prix begins. This is huge, baby. It's now!
Welcome one and all to the National Annual Mascot Grand Prix! It's Mike Miller!
It's Mike Miller! Come on, Michi, just once. I'm an acquiesce.
It's Mike Miller.
Yeah!
Welcome to the National Annual Mascot Grand Prix, brought to you by the graciousness of the Mascot Ranking Association. Without further ado, let's get started. Mascots from each agency will compete in 6 rounds and get scored by the judges. They will face trials of terror and danger. How will the mascots react? Will they be brave and bold? Will they cower in the face of adversity? Let's find out. Let the challenges to end all challenges begin.
Oh boy. It's our turn. We can beat those guys. Here we go. I think we're gonna play cards, right? Oh yeah.
The nightmare begins! Is the Promise Mascot Agency prepared for the test of tests?
I have to really try here. Maybe use those mulligans where needed.
The National Annual Mascot Grand Prix? They've had an exciting rise to fame, but it will be nothing if they can't beat these battles. First up, the Annihilation Flames! Tofu appears to be in trouble already. How wonderful! Just hitting it ain't gonna help you, pal. I knew it! Promise Mascot Agency can't handle the real deal! They're gonna burn the place down! Send all the heroes you want, but they won't help you!
The Annihilation Flames. Tofu's got this. So does Tororo. If Kokimaru has a fight, I'm not so sure about that, but these two got it.
10,000?!
What do you mean 10,000? Let's use our delinquent students.
What do you mean 10,000?
What? Everybody on deck here. Should I use the mulligan? Use 2, give back 1. Scrumpet and Loaf, that's the one I was trying to remember earlier. Do I even really need to be thinking about this? Guess the cockatiel! I love the guitar solo in the back, it's really good. Okay, Makoto. Take damage from Makoto!
Okay, here we go, guys. Next up, Lady Love Dies. That's one of my best cards. We're doing it, man. Here we go. The crabs!
It's the crabs!
Okay, here we go. Can we successfully play, like, all of our cards? Probably not. Who's up next? How about Kakashi Blue? Okay. And then we got Kakashi Yellow. We're getting quite a hand here. Princess! We can do it! We're going to win. I believe in us, Bear-chan. Okay, it's Johnny Power Slide. We never got to use him before. He fucks. Okay, that's great. Yamain. 10,000's a lot, but that's okay. I got a lot of cards. I've been very proficient in playing this game. Peaches. We ran out of song. It almost didn't loop. Yang, get him. Mr. Sato. Yep. Bring him in. We got Nui in the house. Okay, do we have any others? Here we go. Yui. Give me that back. Give me more cards. Okay, we got Candidate Pinky. That's a big one. It's very shiny. Yep. Again, we got, Minogue. Keep them coming. We got Kakashi Green. Alright, next up, Endo. This is all part of my plan. I'm gonna use my trap card. Mama-san. Scrump it in low. Oh, that's Bear. Sorry. Whoops. I fucked up. I should use Scrump it in low. Now it's all going to hell. Okay, we got the Primitive Samurai. He's sick. Everybody's watching. We have to do a really good job. What else? What else should we do? Donkey. Donkey go up. Alright, next up, Kanushi-kun. Thank you. Okay, next up, Bottle Ningen. Thank you. I have no more cards to draw. Okay, we might as well just, Jose! And you know what? The crabs. I've been talking about them all day. Get them crabs! And then, yeah, and then Bondage Pinky. Yeah, 69 damage. Nice. And then, Chio-chan. Yep. And then, I think we're gonna do it. I think we found the winning combination. The Sailor Pinky. Get out there. And then we got Marohime. And check this out. We got Kashi Red. He's fully upgraded. Great. Just 5 moves to win. Matriarch Shimazu. We got Tora. We got Kaiju the hamster. Not to be accused of Kaiju the man. We got Mieko, Pinky's grandma. And here we go. The big move. Color Cone Woman. And we won. Oh, we lost? What happened?
Pathetic! You failed!
Something's gotta give. Oh no, I gotta get all the mascots out of town. We lost, bad ending. Thanks for playing.
Well, that is surprising. Have the Rising Stars run out of steam already?
What the heck just happened? That was really unfair! Maybe we just got unlucky? Dude, that was more than unlucky. The other agencies didn't have a test like that. Our heroes didn't make it then. No mascot can overcome that kind of battle. I don't understand why our round is so much harder than the other agencies' challenges.
Let's see the scores!
You motherfuckers. No point!
No points.
0!
Are you kidding me? This is bad.
The mysterious masked figures are not happy with that performance. Don't forget, 4 fails is an instant disqualification. The Hello Morning Agency is at the top of the leaderboard with 29 points. Promise needs to get 30 to win. On to the next one.
Oh, god damn it. What'd she do? Oh? I didn't know she was here. I was thinking there might be like a pass-fail thing depending on their life satisfaction, but maybe not.
Next up, the nightmare. Oh, don't crash into it, you clumsy mascot. Just the slightest touch will make it collapse. Don't. Told ya. You destroyed the stall in any hope you had of winning. Your heroes are worthless, but give them a go. Why not?
Nightmarishly feeble stall. How much health? 100,000. Well, oh, did a bunch of damage. 24. All right.
Here we go. Strumpet in love.
Next up is Yang. He's a wash. And then... Not enough actions! Okay, I guess we'll just use Maramaro Hibe. We don't have to go through all that a second time, do we?
Ah, trash! You can't do anything right!
Damn, Mike Miller's on the take too? This feels really upsetting. I don't like this.
Another fail for the Promised Mascot Agency. I thought these guys were supposed to be hot stuff.
This is insane! No one can win these! These are for the hardest battles that I've ever seen! Something's wrong here. These are impossible to win. Gee, you think? We're getting hosed! I'm gonna kick your ass, Miller! Pinky, the dream might be over. Shut up, Michi! I'm serious. We're in trouble. This was our last hope. You think I don't know that?
Let's take a look at the second round scores. Miller's a cut.
So true. Fuck him. I was such a fan. No points.
0-0. More displeasure from the mysterious masked figures. Things are not looking good for the Promised Mascot Agency. Only 2 more fails before disqualification.
Something's gotta give, man. Okay, he's a vampire snow cone. He's very satisfied with his life.
And now we have a savage demon hound! We wrangled this down from the mountain this morning, and it's pretty fucking mad about it. Good luck! You'll need it if you don't want to go to hell. Run, you little shit, run! That demon's gonna tear your soul apart if you don't do something. Hey, why not trot some of your dumb heroes?
Man, why are you being so mean to me? 250,000? Get him with the 24. Okay, here we go. Miss Wambui gives 3 back. And then Sumire gives 3 back. And then Kasamachi Kakate gives 3 back. And then Shiori uses 1. And then Shio-chan uses 1. And I have 1. Oh, no, I didn't. I
failed. Call yourself a mascot? You failed!
We have something's got to give in the last round. I need Captain Zine or someone to show up and help me out.
Boom! Failed again!
We've been set up. This was rigged from the start. Unheckin' believable! What's Miller's damn problem? I'm sorry. I put you all in too much danger. Somebody's making sure we fail. This is all bullheck. The other agencies aren't being treated like this. They're not just harder, they're rigged. We're being used. Someone knows we're desperate to win and they're mocking us. We need to get the mascots out of town. I've made a terrible mistake. My optimism will get us killed.
Score time!
Gee, I wonder what it is. You blue-haired bitch.
3 rounds down! You have 3 more to go, but if you fail to score in this one, you'll be disqualified. It's going home time, baby! Even if you do score, you need 3 perfect scores in a row to win. I sure do hope these aren't any awful consequences if you don't win.
We've been set up to fail. These rounds are impossible. None of the other agencies are facing obstacles this difficult.
Are you suggesting that the prestigious National Annual Mascot Grand Prix is a farce? How dare you suggest such a thing? Are you giving up? Are you so weak that you would shift the blame of your own failure onto our fine effort? Fine event? Is the Promised Mascot Agency so pathetic that it would...
Nani? Oh, what's this?
I'm so sorry. I didn't see this coming. I should have.
What's the matter? You giving up?
Matriarch Shimazu placed her faith in the janitor, but I can't clean this mess up. I need to get my family to safety.
Shimazu shouldn't have trusted an old-fashioned thug like you to help her survive in this new world. She let tradition and outdated morals blind her.
I must protect everyone from the slaughter that is coming for them.
The time is coming for me to see you out of this world, Michizane. Your last moments will be watching everything that you love die by my hand. You made a mess that even the janitor can't clean up. I told you it was a worthless business. Neither thugs nor mascots are worthy of living in society. You will never win in life.
Wow, you must be really feeling the despair if you've created an existential crisis realm. You want a beer or something? I find that a cold one takes the edge off a metaphysical nightmare.
We're in trouble, Pinky.
We always are, boss. What makes this any different?
We can't win. They've set us up to humiliate us.
Stop talking. This is our last chance, right? Someone is messing with us here. We need to find out who and give them a taste of the janitor's broom.
We're about to be disqualified. We won't win the prize money. Toki's in town. We've come to the end. I don't have a plan now. I failed everyone. I failed at the exchange. I failed the agency. I'm not what I thought I was. I can't be the person you all need me to be. You need to go. Get everyone out of town while I halt Toki's blade.
This ain't all on you, Chief. You always had a problem with delegating.
It's my job to protect you all. We need to win this next test, and I don't see how we can. This is the end.
Not just win, we gotta get a perfect score!
There's no way we could do that.
Look, I get it. You've been keeping calm ever since you arrived here, but I know what the janitor does. I know what when Shimazu gives the word, your soul catches fire and back alley doctors suddenly have their hands full. You can't solve this Grand Prix as the janitor. That's why you're in the ultimate despair. Your boss has been training you for this day for years. You're just too stubborn to realize it. You need to let our mascot save the day. It's what they've trained for. It's what you've inspired them to do. This time, you're the boss. They're your enforcers, and me and Shiori are your lieutenants. Us guys will tear this world in half if you can keep inspiring us. It's time to set your soul on fire and trust your team. This thing is rigged, and we don't know why or who by. The only thing we can do is push through and roll with the punches.
How can we push through when these tests are impossible?
I'm glad you asked. What we need is a little fighting dreaming.
Fighting dreaming?
You know, when you get all pumped up and feel like you could tear the world in half? We need some of that.
How do we get that?
I can't believe you didn't question that.
You said I need to learn to delegate, and you're right. I can't do this by myself, and you're the person I can rely on most.
That's one of the top best 3 things anyone's ever said to me. I genuinely think I'm going to cry.
You could do that later. Right now you need to teach me about fighting dreaming.
Okay, you gotta look deep inside yourself. Feel your inner spirit. Next, play some rippin' music. I recommend Thunder God by Alpha Chrome Yayo. Have a listen. Now you gotta think about the things you love the most.
My family, everyone at the agency.
Now you gotta let them come to you.
Come to me?
We're in for a spiritual, existential crisis realm. They can speak to you.
Once you got a real fire inside you from their words of support, you need to get really fired up and believe you could kill a god. Can you do that? Yes.
Heck yeah! Bring on the visions.
Boss man, stop being a goddamn punk.
Don't make me come over there and put my foot up your ass.
Nothing's unwinnable, boss. I almost gave up on life, but you showed me how to chase my dreams.
We need to carry on fighting, boss. We're with you till the end. Boss, you giving me hope that I can hang out in tunnels all day. I'm fighting for that. Sorry about my headlamp.
This whole thing ain't very chill, boss. We gotta make it by, Zen, then we can chill. The waves are coming, and I know we can ride them together.
The sound of 1,000 lost voices crying out in enthusiasm as if their life depends on it, which they do.
We can't stop now. This ends on a roll. We're gonna win, then have a soak in the hot springs.
Too many voices.
You've shown me how to rebuild my life. I couldn't have done it without you, Sugar. Let's go have some drinks after this. My treat.
This unfortunate situation is most unsightly, but I will not be ungainly as I uphold our dreams. I will not be looked down upon by some thugs from the Fujiwara. You and I will sing together.
What's this one sound like? Meow?
Michizane, this is a tough fight, but I know you can fight it within yourself to carry on and protect us all. I shall make us all cake afterwards.
The spirits of the town are hovering, waiting to see the outcome of this battle. I believe they are rooting for us.
General Michizane, now is the time to fight. We march from our castle to protect our lands. I look forward to battling side by side with you.
You're the best boss I've had. I found a new purpose thanks to you. The spirit of the salaryman does not allow me to give up.
Boss, I'm with you. This town's with you. We'll fight to the end.
When we win, we're gonna go big at a cabaret club. I promise. Champagne all around.
Let us do this. No more being scared of the sun. I got fangs and I'm ready to bite the world.
If we don't win this, we're not gonna get that Matsunami together. I'm gonna kick up a real stink if we don't get it.
When things are most dire, we must have some fun. Let's go out there and put some smiles on some faces.
You are the true heroes of this town. I shall lend you the power of safety. Treat your spirit with caution. Make this world safe. The corruption in this tower is making one last play against you. The tendrils of decay encroach upon you. Don't let your dreams die.
We ain't letting them get away with this, are we? We're all fighting to the end. We train these mascots hard. They can do it.
Bear and me agree, boss. We're not going down without a fight, and neither are you. We're strong together. No one can beat us.
The Kasuya family stands with you, janitor. You are the embodiment of the Shimazu family values. I can see a new era of Yakuza dawning.
When the screen is filled with bullets and you've got nowhere left to go, it's time to use your last bomb and clear the game. Go get him, champ! The fight to change your fate isn't over yet. I learned out of voices. This town is full of spirits, good and bad. If you believe in this town, it will lend you its strengths.
Miss Wambui called me a hot-blooded man of justice, and I want to prove that she's right. You have my power of justice on your side. Spirit in town feels different now. You changed this place. They're on your side. The spirits have your back. Old Mieko believes in you. You have taught us all not to run away. We will face this head-on, together, as a united town. You can't lose now! The Momo army marches with you. We're giving you Momo strength.
You've revitalized this place, and you revitalized me. If you need a good old spare of hands, I'm here.
Yes, sorry, dear. No, I just need to help a client. Thank you for all that you've done for the town. I'm sorry that I didn't believe in you right from the start. Please keep fighting.
Thanks to you, this old man remembers his day of passion, of wanting to fight for what matters. The train of victory is pulling into the station.
Hello, handsome! I've never seen Shiori so fired up for work. You have my backing, as long as you keep her safe. I'll treat you to a delicious sushi meal afterwards if you make it through this. Just you and me. Sumire! Don't make me give you detention. Trying your best and handing in something is always better than handing in nothing. Keep changing the world. Uncle, you have always looked after us in our time of need, and now it's our turn. This family doesn't let each other down. I'm going to kill everyone that makes my family suffer. I'll find who's behind this and erase them from history. You're doing good, kiddo. You never let us down on the battlefield, and now it's our turn to watch your back.
Michizane, the Shimazu family never backs down. We will fight with a ferociousness that will make Kyushu tremble. Get your broom. Everyone in this town has suffered their own crisis, but we've always had to do it by ourselves. We never had anyone that could help us. Then the janitor rolled into town and changed all of that. You brought us together and united us to chase our dreams. We're all family now. You, me, Shiori, our mascots, Kaiju's gang, Double T, and everyone else you've met in this town. You've even got your old family here. The girls need their uncle, Don relies on you more than he lets on, and your matriarch needs her lieutenant.
Boss, we can do it! Believe in us! It's do or die, and we're not dying today. We made you a promise.
We believe in you. We've saved this town, and now we will save you.
That's all the Shimazu family has? Come on, boss. Doesn't matter whether this is rigged or not. We keep going.
Michizane, the Shimazu family doesn't give up. With our backs against the wall, we fight harder. We know you and your mascots can win this.
I can feel it. I understand fighting dreaming.
That's what I like to hear. We're all in this together. Let me bottom line it for you. The Grand Prix is probably rigged. Hot Toki is here with a knife for all of us. We're probably all going to die. But the janitor still has work to do. He's your oath brother and your responsibility. You made a promise to us and an oath to Shimazu.
You're right. We're going to achieve our dreams
And keep promises!
We've broken the Kasomachi curse, and now we'll change our fate. This Grand Prix
Isn't over yet! Shiori, we're good to go. Get a mascot on stage. Yeah, I did the fighting dreaming thing. Uh-huh. Cool. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Thank you, Pinky.
You ready?
The Promise Mascot Agency isn't going anywhere.
Heck yeah!
Holy fucking shit.
Oh, they're all one card, and they do 999,999 damage.
I feel like I need to take a bow after that fucking scene. Jesus! Oh my god, they're all coming together.
Oh, hell yeah, let's do this.
They're all becoming super duper mega cards. Galaxy Opal Brain. Wow! I'm so inspired. I'm gonna run through a fucking wall. I can't go to bed after this, and I certainly can't end the stream right now. You out of your mind?
Let's do it!
So how about it? Want to save face and forfeit, or do you want to be grounded in dirt?
The Promise Mascot Agency does not back down. We do not give up, and we do not run. Our mascots believe in us, and we believe in them.
We know something's going on here. We know you're giving us a possible test, but the fight isn't over yet.
Ho ho! More accusations! Well then, let's see how well you do.
It's killing time!
On with the show!
Alright, Raiju-kun. We got this, buddy boy. I've got very strong cards. I'm feeling great!
Here we go! Have some abhorrent content fiends! I love these guys! Raiju-kun's in hell! Raiju-kun can keep their cool! I love a good fight! Whatever, send your pathetic heroes.
Let's go. It's the abhorrent content feeds.
Also known as Wow Real Entertainment.
Alright, big 24 damage off the 5 mil, or 500,000. That's no problem. The janitor and Pink, get him! Suck! Abhorrent content fiends.
What? What the hell is up with those heroes? I'm a dead man!
Eat my ass the long way, Mike Miller.
What?
Blasted! The Promise Mascot Agency is back, baby!
Is something wrong, Mike?
No! Why would it be?
Show us the scores.
Fuck you, Mike Miller. 10! A perfect score. A perfect 10!
What?
You seem surprised, Mike. So the judges aren't in on it, but Mike is. Okay. I thought everybody was in on it.
Next test.
Get a Neko roll.
Next up, the Machine of Abyssal Darkness. Think you can cope with this death machine? Yeah, that's it. Give it a good bang if it ain't working. That'll definitely help. You broke it! Look at all the weird stuff it's spewing out. How are you gonna fix this?
Neko roll versus Machine of Abyssal Darkness. First off, we're gonna start with a big 24 damage. Good job, Neko roll. And then we're gonna tag in the people of Kasomachi. Fuck you. Yay!
What? Oh crap! I'm a dead man.
That's no problem. Let me get that score. From the Eldritch Nightmare up there.
Are you kidding me? What is going on?
The Promise Mascot Agency is what is going on. Promise! Promise! Promise!
This isn't right.
10! A perfect score.
I'm dead.
Why would that be, Mike? God, I love our mascots.
You still need to win this next one, and this one is the hardest yet. It is impossible, and you will fail.
Bring it on! Oh yeah, saved our biggest juggernaut for last. Bringing out the big guns. No, not unevenly stacked boxes.
This is it.
And a walkway for them to get stuck in?
Now you face the ultimate test. The nemesis to all mascots awaits you. You can get yourself psyched up all you want, but you'll never defeat this door. Oh. See? You're stuck. Your dreams are dead. No more dreams. No more promises. You've got no chance. Goodbye.
The ultimate test. Get the tofu. 24. I play the Shimatsu family. Fuck you. Yay! The ultimate test overcome. You can do it, Tofu.
What? That wasn't supposed to happen. I don't want to die.
Time to talk, Mike Miller. Let it see it.
Oh no.
Yeah! We kept the dream alive. We rule! You suck! Eat it! Whatever little trick you were trying to pull didn't work.
No! Don't!
Let me see it. 10!
The Promise Mascot Agency wins.
A promise never dies. Get the champagne! Give me the finest tuna! Give me everything! We rock! You suck! We rock! You suck!
I don't want to die!
Kiss my nail! Tell him, baby. Let's see it, baby. Have we done enough? Woo! Number 1, baby. You're fucking dead, Mike Miller. They're gonna find you in the quarry.
The Promise Mascot Agency wins this year's National Annual Mascot Grand Prix. No one has ever scored 3 perfect wins in a row. This can't be happening. I'm over. I'll be dead by the morning. This is nonsense. Disqualify them now.
Thanks, evil Daft Punk. Well, if it isn't Mayor Poopy Pants!
This little freak and a Yakuza thug cannot be allowed to win this contest! This town will be a national joke if you allow a criminal to win. Do you really want your Grand Prix sullied like this? The results stand. The Promised Mascot Agency have scored 3 perfect wins, attaining more points than the other agencies.
Hey, I'm the damn mayor-elect. Don't you start throwing your weight around, Maeda. You're out of here. I thought you liked Yakuza. You're the one desperately working with the Fujiwara Syndicate to get the Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund back after embezzling it.
What? How dare you? That's not true. Enough of this. Disqualify them now. Maeda, why do you fail at everything? So dramatic.
Tokihira,
You're a dead man.
so it was you and the Fujiwara that rigged the Grand Prix. Why?
To see all your precious values amount to nothing.
Listen, sweet stuff, have you ever thought that you might not be cut out for this life?
What would you know? Your little business is pathetic. You'll die pushing a pen around while I reshape the world.
Toki, come back to the family.
No, you've all forgotten what it is to be Yakuza. We're not meant for normal society. Rintaro? You should have let me kill him at the money exchange bus. Couldn't possibly remember what his voice sounds like. Holy Lord, your shirts are banned. Mikey, you said you'd sort this out for us. You're not a deal breaker, are you?
Mike, you damn punk. You're gonna be first against the wall.
I had no choice. I'm broke. I'm Mike Miller.
Nuh-uh, not doing it.
Why, Mike?
They wanted me to rig the competition so that you'd fail. I needed the money badly. No one had ever heard of you before, so I figured it was okay. You couldn't even let me enjoy your fall from grace, could you?
You picked the wrong people to drag down with you, Toki.
That's all very precious, but that won't save you this time. I have all the funds, weapons, and tools I could ever dream of. You can't win, Michi.
None of those things are gonna help you here.
You can't clean up the mess you've got yourself into. The janitor has met his match. Boys, kill them all. Burn the agency to the ground. Bring me Shimazu. I want to deal with her myself. We have some unfinished business. You'll do no such thing. Can the production crew sever the broadcast feed, please? Oh fuck, is gonna get like his head exploded? What on earth are you possibly gonna do to stop me? Open up a portal to the fucking cosmic realm? Wait, who are they? Minoru Ogawa, they took their masks off. More than you might think. My name is Minoru Ogawa, First Lieutenant in the Horror Federation. I wish I could say it is a pleasure to meet you. The Promised Mascot Agency won the Grand Prix. If you lay a finger on them, you will be interfering in our business. The Promised Mascot Agency is under the protection of the Horror Federation. The same goes for the Shimazu family and anyone else in this town. Any move on the Shimazu family will be seen as an act of war, and Tokyo will be forced to make a move on the Fujiwara as necessary. Hara enters. Give me a break, suit boy. Is that a tie holding your head on or what? It's summer, man. Let loose a little. Oh, there's two of you. Is one of you the clever twin, or are you both going to make a stupid decision today? You will not be warned again. We have this town surrounded. You will only leave the island alive if you leave now without a scene. Boss, they're not bluffing. My phone's going nuts. The guys are warning me that they're all over town. Our boys are surrounded. No, I don't care who you are. I won't allow the future I rightfully deserve to be denied to me yet again. Mr. Tokihara, I must insist that you leave the island. I trust you can be reasonable. We've informed your superiors in the Fujiwara Syndicate of this situation. They wish to discuss your subsidiary family with you.
Toki, please, you need to leave. This is for your own safety. You're still my oath brother. We'll find a way to sort this out.
After everything that's happened, how can you stand there and still be a family man?
You don't need to die here.
Fine. Ren, tell our men to leave the island. Yes, boss. Be afraid of every shadow, Michi. I will win eventually. What about me? You're on your own, old man. Owned! What? Uh-oh. Please calm yourself, Mr. Miller. We have known that you have been compromised for a while. We prepared arrangements for you. We owe you an explanation, Mr. Sugawara. I apologize for inviting myself into your home, but could we have a private word at your agency? Of course. Michizane, what's going on? We heard what happened at the Grand Prix. Matriarch Shimazu, my name is Minoru Ogawa. I represent one of the founding families of the Hara Federation. You will never wear a suit as nice as his. One of the highest ranking officers in the Hara Federation of Tokyo, a leader of one of their founding families. We sadly didn't get to meet during the negotiations, but my superior spoke very highly of you. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr. Ogawa. Your reputation precedes you. You do me a great service. This is my lieutenant, Hiroto Kimura. A pleasure to meet you all. We have heard much about the Shimazu family. Once conducted a business deal by hanging an executive out of a window. Minoru Ogawa's right-hand man and oath brother, a powerful officer within the Hara Federation. This is my head advisor, Don Ki, and my daughters, Nui and Yui. You already know my first lieutenant, Michizane. A pleasure. I apologize for not warning you about Mike and the Fujiwara Syndicate sooner, but the show had to go on. We considered alerting you, but concluded that containing them on the island with a large amount of manpower was the safest course of action. We couldn't afford to scare them off. I hope you could forgive me. May I ask why the Hara Federation are pretending to be the mysterious masked figures of the Mascot Ranking Association? We are not pretending. Myself and Kimura are the heads of the mysterious masked figures. Giving mascots a platform to shine is our gift to the country. It happens to be a lucrative passion. The mascot industry has the potential to grow exponentially, even beyond Japan. The Hara Federation's wings are clipped by borders, society, police, and government. Mascot events attract a great deal of high-profile licensing and advertisement deals across the country. We keep it separate from the Hara Federation as we don't want that attention focused on us. A lot of our investors wouldn't want to associate their brand with ours, so we created a new one, the Mascot Ranking Association. Although what happened on the stage has exposed our involvement, a problem for tomorrow. We have been most intrigued by the emergence of the promised mascot agency. A doomed agency in a rural town has created quite the fairy tale story. People love an underdog, and you have captured the imagination of the country. I always thought you guys were dark gods born on a forgotten nightmare planet beyond the stars. I can see why you'd think that. We were surprised when the agency was opened with the same address as an old, failed agency. Our intelligence team had flagged the agency up as being once registered to the Shimazu family. We then confirmed you were running it again. As the situation with the Fujiwara escalated, we wanted to offer you one last test. If Tokihara was going to resort to violence, what would you do? Would you flee from the Fujiwara army, or would you fight? We became aware of the Fujiwara's influence on Mike. We decided to increase the prize money for the Grand Prix to something inconceivable. Raising the stakes would draw out the Fujiwara and give you an incentive to compete rather than flee. If you could win a rigged Grand Prix, you would prove yourself to us. I beg your pardon, Mr. Ogawa, but I must offer my most humble apologies for failing to make the exchange with the Hara Federation. I won't sugarcoat it. The Hara Federation were most upset by that. Discussions were held about pulling the plug on Fukuoka completely. We were surprised to learn that your man Tokihiro was responsible. We had heard nothing but good about him. Betrayal is a cost of doing our kind of business. What is important is how it's dealt with. When you were faced with an impossible choice, Michizane chose family over money. When faced with destruction and death, you did not beg, you did business. You had a plan, and the janitor, the demon of Fukuoka, took on a job he could never have imagined in a town that he thought would kill him. Against all odds, he succeeded, and also managed to uncover not only Tokihiro's betrayal, but the dark secret you have kept hidden for so long. After discovering that you were in Kasumachi, we tracked down Mr. Kaneko. He has expensive tastes. I just do what my boss needs me to do.
That might be how it seems to you, but I don't think you appreciate how rare going above and beyond for your family is. You have created a new family, saved a business, revived a dying town, and changed your fate.
Allow us to cut to the heart of the matter. Please do. The Hara Federation will make good on our offer of an alliance, but we have certain conditions. The Nakamura Alliance will become subsidiaries of the Shimazu family. You will become head of the Kyushu families, Matriarch Shimazu. I beg your pardon? When a disaster happened, the rest of the Nakamura family turned on you like rabid-hungry dogs. It's well known that you were the heart of the plan to unite the families of Kyushu and put a stop to the infighting, Matriarch Shimazu. We believe in your dream. We also believe that the only way it can truly happen is if you are the head of the entire alliance. With our backing, you will reform the Nakamura Alliance under the Shimazu family and unite both Kyushu and Tokyo. I am grateful, but I am somewhat surprised after our failure. Failure is nothing but an opportunity to do better next time, which leads me to our next condition. We wish for Mr. Michizani to become our representative in Kyushu. You will oversee the Mascot Ranking Association's activities in the region, helping us improve all mascot agencies. Your office will be wherever you wish. We trust that there won't be a conflict of interest with running the Promised Mascot Agency.
Nice! You can get a sweet corner office and cigars and a private jet. Oh, we can get you a stylist. This will be a client-facing role after all.
Mr. Ogawa, I thank you for your generous offer and for the respect you have shown us, but I still owe my boss a great debt that I can never repay. I can only do this if she gives me the order.
I understand.
Michi, what would you like to do? Run mascot agencies or come back to your old role? I will always do whatever you ask.
Let me translate. He'd love to. Since coming here, he's confronted who he is and what he wants out of life. You cannot shut this guy up about how much he values his family and how he'll stick by them and how much he loves all of our employees. No one has done more for a group of outcasts than this guy. He'd love to do it, but still can't get over his mommy issues enough to tell you.
Pinky!
See?
Thank you both. Then the answer is yes, Mr. Ogawa. We accept your gracious offer. Excellent. We shall contact Chairman Nakamura. It will be better for you if he hears the news from us. If I may, what will happen to Mike?
Luckily for Mike, he's still a civilian. The greatest punishment he will face is being quietly let go from the Mascot Ranking Association. I'm sure his dwindling fame will be a great enough punishment for him.
May I ask that he be reinstated?
Why?
He made a mistake, but he was under pressure from the Fujiwara Syndicate. I would like to take him under my wing.
Ha! The Shimazu family values are unshakable. That would be better for us. Then he won't have anything to explain to the media.
Very well. For now, I shall tell him to continue hosting the Mascot event live stream so the mascot industry can continue, and you can still play this game, I suppose, after the credits roll.
Thank you.
Matriarch Shimazu, shall we continue our discussion inside? We should let the winner celebrate victory with their friends. We also need to phone Chairman Nakamura before this gets back to him.
Of course, this way.
Apologies. One last thing. You won the grand prize against the possible odds without our help. Your 1 billion yen prize money will be paid immediately.
Thank you.
Does that just like go into our wallet in the game?
Told you it'd all work out if we stared death in the face.
It's hard to believe we survived. My goal has been completed. Matriarch Shimazu's dream didn't die.
Neither did yours. Now, we gotta see our mascots.
Thank you all for your hard work. I'm very proud of you all.
I can't believe...
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't believe we did it!
It got really scary for a bit there. That's the Promised Mascot Agency for you! When it's time to do or die, we come out ready to fight. It brought a tear to my eye seeing you guys up there.
I owe you all a huge debt for fighting for the agency. It wasn't easy, but you believed in everything that the Promised Mascot Agency stands for. You made dreams come true.
Yo, no problem, boss. We got you back.
Bear says we got lucky with the Horror Federation helping us out.
This should mean we won't have any more trouble from them in the future.
Tell him about the money.
The Horror Federation have decided to accept our alliance without the need for the money, which means that the prize money is ours.
We won 1 billion yen?
Yes, we did. And that means I'm getting a new office with a gold desk and a high-end gaming PC and a jacuzzi and an assistant and...
Half of it will be split between everyone that is part of the agency. The other half will be invested into the agency in town.
Wow! Are you kidding me? That's hella cash!
Thank you, boss. Are you serious, boss?
A company needs to reward the people that make it a success. I've seen a lot of businesses ruined by greed.
Wow! We got so many fans! I already got 20 million yen! Everybody's very happy! Happy go up.
I have something else to tell you.
I knew it! You're gonna leave us now, aren't you? Wrong! Michi's gonna become a mysterious masked figure, and he gets to choose where his office is. Is that true? Oh man, I thought you were the janitor, not some boring 9-to-5 salary man.
Our world is changing. Denying that is what led Tokihara down his path. We need a business that plays by the rules to justify and fund our existence. My office will stay in Kasomachi.
I'm expecting large growth per quarter, year-on-year success, and no back chat. Stuff like that. You get what you're giving, goblin.
I believe that the first order of business is to celebrate. Shiori, you have the company credit card.
Sure thing, boss. I'll get the good stuff.
Thanks, boss.
You fucking goblin. You don't need to thank me. You all earned this.
Mascot party. Pinky's weird little legs and arms. Well, that was a weird summer.
I could never have imagined I'd be in the town of Dead Yakuza, running a Mascot agency.
We did a pretty good job with this place.
I owe you a lot for guiding me through it.
We make a good team. I thought I was gonna rot in that love hotel. You helped me break out of a disappointing future. You're gonna be happy staying here? Not gonna miss the city?
It's made me realize a few things about my life. I could pass on Matriarch Shimazu's values to a new generation of mascots and help them achieve their dreams. I have a very large family now. I'm looking forward to growing it and carrying on the work we've been doing. It's also nice to have made a true friend who chooses to be with me, rather than someone who swore an oath to follow my orders.
Can you even imagine yourself saying that when you got here? I think I've been a good influence on you.
Thank you, Pinky.
Thank you, boss. Now kiss. Hey, do you smell nice aftershave? It's coming from over there.
Kenny G?
Yes, of course. The transition will happen as soon as I get back to Fukuoka City. Oh my god, this sax! Thank you for your best wishes. What's she on the phone with?
What's happening?
Hello, boss.
Tokihira.
How did it come to this? You brought this on yourself. You just needed to start listening to me and stop treating me like a child. Every time I wanted to advance the family, you told me no. I didn't even get promoted when Michi was exiled. You turned me into a joke to the other families. There was no way for a man like me to live. I deserve more. You tried so hard to keep all of your little secrets and you failed. I can't believe everyone thought the curse was real all this time. Janitor, we need to shove a broom up this man's ass. All you've ever given your people is lies, but now you're coming undone. Oh, Toki. Don't you see? Your ambition without restraint or thought for the family is what kept you down the ranks, not me. You are talented, but the Shimazu family works by doing what's best for everyone. I've seen stronger men than you be taken down by their hubris. Soon the Shimazu family will be scattered to the winds. Everything you built will be mine. You will have no legacy. Toki, Toki, Toki. Your grand plan is to kill me and flee to the Fujiwara of all people? Perhaps I gave you too much credit. You'll be in an unmarked grave before you know it. I'll always be your disappointment. Look me in the eyes and say goodbye to me, matriarch.
She'll do no such thing. Yeah, fuck you, Toki.
Told you I smelled something nice. The lapdog is here.
Walk away, Tokihira.
Just stop. I'm sick of listening to the favorite. No more cowardice, laziness, and a lack of ambition.
I'm not having this argument with you. If you are here to harm anyone, you'll leave here in an ambulance.
So condescending. It's time, we told him. It's time for somebody to die with knives, and it's not going to be our mother. This is your last day alive, Uncle Toki. You won't be hurting Mother.
I thought better of you, kiddo.
You're all here to watch me fight Michi to the death. What a wholesome family day out. We have a black site kill room here in this town, Toki. It is completely soundproof. No one will hear your last words.
It has a good drain as well. What?
I helped install it.
You what?
Hey, what else am I supposed to do in this town? The girls were doing something cool, so I helped. Not yet. Mother? Tokihira is your oath brother and your responsibility, Michizani. What will it be, brother? Is today my last? We need to protect this family from him and the Fujiwara, Uncle. He's beyond saving.
If you let him go, the Fujiwara can deal with him. They don't take kindly to failure.
Decision time, brother. Forgiveness? Kill room? Let go? That's the best decision tree I've ever seen in a video game. Forgiveness or kill room? I really want to pick kill room, and Dilly really wants me to pick kill room. But we gotta stay true to Michi's morals, I feel.
I will forgive you, Toki.
It's our job as a family to help each other out, no matter what kind of mess we've gotten ourselves into. You'll have to work here with me, and you'll work hard. If you don't, Pinky and I will have our bonding experience in the woods. Good! For a second there, I thought you were going to deny me my dream. I've always said I'd rather die than clean toilets. I didn't realize that the choice would become a real one. And you'll do it with a smile, sweet stuff. I'm not bending the knee to you and your gang of freaks. This is the only path you can take where you live. If you go back to the Fujiwara Syndicate, they'll kill you. You have caused them embarrassment, exposed their links to the mayor, and you have failed in your tasks to secure the mines. My mouth is turning to mush. You're a dead man walking. If you take another step towards the boss, you'd better pray that Nui gets to you before I do. I know you, Toki. You were seduced by power. The Fujiwara drew you in, deeper and deeper until you couldn't escape. If you want to live, you work for me. You will be treated with respect and forgiveness. Pathetic. Just pathetic. Toki, throw away your pride. You have talent and ambition. Don't die today just because you won't trust anyone. Why would you forgive me after everything I've done? Your family. Now the rest of the family's waiting to celebrate. Will you join us or not? Fine. Thank you, brother. You'll regret this, Uncle. We swore an oath to each other. If he breaks it, I'll deal with him. If he goes bad, at least we'll still have the kill room. I'm proud of you, Michizani. You too, Tokihira. We are one step closer to beating the Fujiwara, together. This way, good looking. I'll show you where the cleaning supplies are. You can borrow my favorite black rubber gloves. They'll go with your outfit.
I know. Damn my Paragon nature. I had to take it. That was also a third option they didn't discuss in the dialogue. I again wonder if maybe that was like something we unlocked through our everything we accomplished, or if it's just like that. And to me, it just, I don't know, the story, it just feels, it would feel inappropriate for the story to end with this brutally murdering somebody. It just doesn't feel like the right place for this to end. Yeah, let him go was kicking him back to Fujiwara to get killed, which was, so that was the options they discussed, right? You kill him here or send him home to get killed. The fact that we had a third option that was like forgive him and keep him here, it seemed like maybe like a best ending kind of unlockable. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe those are always the options. Thank you, Michi. You too, Pinky. You saved us all. You never need to say thank you, boss. It was our pleasure, ma'am. A lot of bad stuff happened, and I thought I was going to die a grisly death multiple times, but I still had fun. We're needed in Fukuoka City. I think Kasumachi will be safe from the Fujiwara for now. We'll be back soon to attend to the remaining matters here. We're looking forward to welcoming you back to the agency again, boss. Please look after him, Pinky. Anything for you, matriarch? Oh, Pinky, you were so cute. Thanks for everything, kiddo. Don't be a stranger, Dad. We got some bonding to do. I need you to teach me how to smoke a cigar so I can look cool in business deals. The girls and Don will be back to help you clean out your secrets from the mines. What about the curse? We've kept it quiet, but people saw the Horror Federation and Fujiwara here. We won't tell anyone that the curse is a hoax. News will slowly trickle out, and when the time comes, we will protect this town. We have the Horror Federation lawyers on our side now. They're going to help protect the family after the scandal comes out. Please look after the boss for me, girls. We always will, Uncle. No one will trouble the boss. Be well, Michizani. I'm glad that you changed your fate. Nui and Yui make kind of a sick tag team, I'm just saying. So am I, boss. I got a trophy. Fought your fate. Fight Michi's fate in a cursed town. And I guess that's it. I was kind of hoping we get a glimpse at the big mascot party. Maybe it'll play in the background over the credits. Look, there's Toki. He's gonna hang out with the mascots. Fucking dork. These credits probably aren't. It's so late. Oh my god. These credits probably aren't that long though, right? It's not gonna be like 2 hours long of credits. Oh man, hey. This game fucking rocked, alright? Towards the end, I was, I had a little complaint about the pacing by the end here, where it felt like the story was getting like really kind of spread thin, and like we'd kind of already got a good understanding what was happening and didn't need it reiterated so many times. But they stuck the landing big time for me, from like building up to the final Grand Prix and then the reveal of the battles being unwinnable, and that scene with all the fighting, dreaming, and all the different characters coming together to like build you back up. It truly was the endgame Portals moment. Oh, this is hands down one of the most unique games I've ever played. I suspect I'll never play anything else like it unless they develop a sequel, which I don't know how this game's doing, but I think it's probably doing, hopefully at least as successful as it needs to prove, profitable, worth making. In my mind, they did kind of set up a potential sequel, right? You could still play as Michi overseeing several agencies as part of like the massed rating board or whatever the fuck they were called. Alpha Chrome Yayo is the oh, okay, that was the composer, the same one Pinky told us to listen to. And I did love this game. It was so quirky and weird and unique. I love the writing. The atmosphere and the tone was so different and like so funny. The overworld itself was very fun to explore and drive around. I know I started doing less of that, like to the back half of the playthrough, because I did most of it off stream. but it's such a strange, like, dirty little village. And all the characters were so, like, well defined. All the lanterns are going down the river. They're so cute. They had all distinct personalities and, like, voices. And I don't mean the voices I was doing. I don't think they were all distinct, the voices I was doing. I think maybe like 4 of them were distinct and the others were just like different versions of that voice. And I loved how wholesome it was. It was like a really sweet and wholesome game. And like, that's why I felt like at the end I had to forgive him. I felt like that was that more was true to like the heart of the game. Was not murdering someone brutally in a kill room. I'm sure it would have played out in a way that was like still, you know, this game. It would have been silly and weird, but all the same, I felt like that was the way to go to do the game justice. And the sense of progression was very satisfying. My only complaint was that there was, at a certain point, we hit that wall where there was nothing left to spend the money on, and I think that was probably just a consequence of sort of the untraditional way I played it, right? Where it's like, okay, I'm going to play this off stream and I'm just going to get everything on the fucking map all at once. You know, like knocking all that stuff out in a marathon, I think messed up the pacing of the game a bit. But I'm glad I did because it allowed us to sit down and do this and like blast through the ending of the story. It said in memory of Scrumpet? No! Rest in peace, Scrumpet. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making. This game rocked. I really, really liked it. I'm glad that I played it. This is a huge advocate for why it's good to make demos of your game, because I would have probably never considered this game at all without having played that demo. And that thing hooked me. What is that? What is that? I forget what that thing was. And we back in. Back at it in Castle Machi. We still have work to do. Not really. We should go and see everyone who helped us in town. We have some other business to take care of as well. I'll add it to your task list. Let's ride! Michi Hero card go up. Hey, well I think we just got a Michi Hero card. What's there left to do? Oh my god, there's more to do. I can't do more tonight. There is more to do. There is a little epilogue. Okay. Put that down. Alright. Definitely done streaming. I love this game very much. I might have to research how much epilogue there is. If there's enough to justify... God damn it. The reason I was pressing on so hard to this... it's almost 2. The only reason I was pressing so hard was with the intention of finishing the game tonight. If I could figure out how much game is left, maybe we could, like, tag it on to the start of a stream. Thursday's WotCW, so probably not that one. But maybe on Sunday, could do, like, the last bit of this and then move on to the next playthrough. The epilogue could just be for me. That's what I mean. I gotta figure out how much is there, right? I'll think about it. This might be the last stream of this game. It might not be. But I love this game. I'm really impressed with it. I'm definitely going to check out Paradise Killer at some point, this developer's prior game. I'm so impressed by this that I want to see anything and everything these guys put out. This game was awesome. Definitely going to end up, I think, being a Game of the Year candidate for me. A lot of fucking reading. You hear how hoarse my voice is, but this game was fantastic and really rewarding and very funny and silly, but also very moving. And it was a very valuable experience to play this. Maybe we'll do the epilogue on Sunday. Maybe not. But we will be starting our new playthrough, which I was going back and forth on, and I've decided tonight Sunday will begin our playthrough of Dino Crisis. The original Capcom survival horror dinosaur game that was recently ported to PS5 earlier this year. Should be a pretty quick playthrough from my understanding. And I'm very excited, but also a little nervous about it. But hopefully it'll be a good time. So Thursday, WotCW. Sunday, Dino fucking Crisis. And maybe a little more Promise Mascot. Maybe not. We'll see. Thanks for watching, Dilly. I'm glad you could make it. The stream would have been a lot quieter without you. And would not have felt like a worthy finale of the playthrough. So I appreciate you, brother. Let's all go get some sleep. Matt was in here earlier. Thank you. We had lurkers throughout, which is really cool. Thank you. I love this game. And accomplish your dreams. Good night. I love you.